soldier for Air 44 Galamsey hotspot. Mr. O Galamsey hotspots dey no me ho. Enya Galamsey. Enti soldier for Air Kokwa. E kire so omo kokun Galamsey. Say yan kuno sa kwan we are. How else can the government fight Galamsey apart from an enforced and also a strenuous effort by Abino to take out illegal miners?
Mami mbisa question with you. Dr. Tony Edu eka asembi ebribi. Na asama na Dr. Tony Edu eka na say ankabeya ankiyenye shoot and kill. Asrafo amudi omukọ this hotspot yi. Me pacho wo mo ankasa no omo purpose pa or pa and the saying. Is it to threaten them or to shoot? Omo
purpose ne say baby omo kono so be ye Galamsey ya. They should arrest, stop the person, seize the equipment, and send it to the custody of the police and at the custody of the military or any law enforcement agency. The most important thing is to stop the people from doing Galamsey, and they are on the course of doing it.
No, you see, but my worry now is that asamna eko so no ya na yehunu trao. They say Galamsey for you.
Prof, why not see yehunu trao?
But maybe ebimu ebimu adwen mu no. Amam for fun tra. What we are perceiving and say. Say you say the asrafo e di call aye Galamsey site we. Galamsey site also so no. Yenya ntie say Galamsey as ni bi sugu kura aye ntuo ni niema. What if they go there? Na sa your friends say one ya gasa one de omo one bo am ya to afu afom agudie ewo ekwan bond so no esani to ogu ya soldier for izo ya soldier for izo. You don't think that they will retaliate?
Prof, they may train say Ghana soldier for omo training no omo koye no. There's a reason why they went for training. They know how to deal with things like this. In fact, they are trained to go for war. Mr. O, nipa bone for mo share kwa emu ye Galamsey. Mo to si soldier for nana. Dabi. Omo train si soldier for nana. Dabi. I'm telling you that Abai and the President John Dramani Mahama eden sheye kesiye pa ye will be there in the fight against Galamsey. Egu akwemu from now onwards. I've heard people say so. Omo pay state of emergency na dey. Mr. O, Prof, so declare state of emergency na. Say a soldier for a police way and audio Mukako Galamsey Meboa.
Yeah.
Sa soldier for and I still yet deploy even without a state of emergency.
Maybe so. What we need maybe so. Sa soldier for we are yet deploy omo. Is it in tandem and as a 9 months no? And I deploy a soldier to the Galamsey site now.
Yes, sir. National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat I friend and 9 months. A soldier for count, police for count, national security for count, immigration for count. And so the military are a part of the 9 months. It's
so led by Kenel.
Yes. It's as simple as that. It's the say President Mahama's vision and the determination to end Galamsey. It is not in doubt. What is happening is that in the previous regime, all the plans they put in place had failed. And so say, because Omo Ankasa, now Omo Sesim, Omo Naisim, it is said the outil for tears so deep of Freno, Auto for 104, Omo Ankasa and Galamsey. Can I Japan be catched? Titus Grover be catched, MPP paying for Kuku Dam to say Prostaf and Pop be catched. Say they were the ones doing it. That is not the case under President John Dramani Mahama. Definitely, they will still be intransigent. At the expense of the public and as at the expense of the people of Ghana. Because still they'll go to the forest to go and mine. But I can assure you, under President Mahama directive, they will be able to follow and I say Galamsey for they will be able to dismiss it.
Okay, don't catch your fuels 2028 bid.
But the fundamental point is that the commitment by the government of President John Dramani Mahama are completely different.
But we had a government. We had a president. I didn't presidency.
Prof Mamen Kamasen. Obian is a President Kufuor. now he was playing to the gallery. He didn't mean anything about whatever he said about Galamsey fight. Can Japan betin to say no? Omo no mo ko Galamsey na omo na say no. Enti en fa President Kufuor asem embeto to President Mahama commitment no. This is a buyer in only 8 years. Free achievements are what enya excavators are what easy. Oko port to cry impound over 3,000 of them and a movie across Shy Hills. MPP town to the BBC here. And see, this is a different ball game altogether. And I believe
when you are telling us that this is a different ball game altogether, but information we are gathering from some of the Galamsey sites, you know, and through some other unidentified sources, actually say 1 year ye Galamsey nankasa no aye mwankasa mu party nkrofo na se wo ye Galamsey no nkrofo no muntimi mpamo mu mfiri ho no na ye how my Ghana how
Prof mame chire mu nchire MPP4 omo pe classmate in Galamsey Prof now be a question how mame answer be
I would answer be not for the account.
It's the MPP4 Galamsey or more yeah almost say Ghana so no so per se kasa this for ye Mr. Wu NDC penny bear and minister Ben what to say so ye Galamsey there be say in fact or more hold on
is it OSP so investigate your Yamin any
Prof
Abangaro no na omunya NDC for
Prof, mami making a point. Oh, be a question. I'm in Casa. Me we are no be a question. Me say, even Omoa ya accuse you almost Omoya Galamsey, Omoya NDC for what are the president done? President Mama has referred them to Yoko for investigations by the directives of the Attorney General. Did that happen in the previous government? No. Even Professor Pop one thing Crawford Bomudi, Protozo Amo, Charles Nite Kotegomu, Lord Komemu. Diana President Kufuor can that be said about the NDC regime at President Mama Obaye or more what is Omoya Galamsey now reform for investigation? Is this not a different ball game altogether? Don't you see a certain level of commitment by President Mahama to deal with the issue of Galamsey? What do you say?
Are we getting the results?
Of course, the results are clear. The results are clear.
The results are clear way.
Prof, it is clear. It's clear now. We so toy na we one.
The
result is that
the fight against Galamsey.
Yes, Mama. The result is that there were 9 forest reserves now because na Galamsey for wafa. And now me know say abaya sanjes 9 forest reserves. A soldier for timi come kopamo Galamsey for police for come kopamo Galamsey for. Is this not a resource who as a media person I was come at 40 and then people would say yet to be these forest reserves but and then this year because the commitment by the last minister and His Excellency the President is top notch. A commitment Prof who as a media person I saw come at 40 so yeah by muno now your forest reserves 9 now want to mean because that Galamsey for Jawafa or Mukra 20 a giant kind any machine gun. Yeah, by the forest reserves, no. Yet, because of the good works by 9 was named last minister and His Excellency the President. Is this not a resource who, as a media person, I also will buy a basso for it? And to my entity, and someone MPP4 can or more in the last 8 years, or maybe a major beneficiary of Galamsey. What say a quasi-tape, no, not Professor from Pop, but I say a party, yes, and to Prof Galam excavators, no Galamsey. What to say NDC about?
Okay, so before yebe sum up this particular interaction I mean have no say Ghana hanum yan kasano o memunu nyina ya sticker ye the measure say aban bi etimi fight Galamsey pa ye say yensu eni ebe ye krojen say Dr. Sami aye wa wo hwe nsu a ewo Ghana ha the various rivers enino etisen aye krojen
there be in so no meno na be ya adwen say eni nye krojen but in sheshay aban ni di agu akwan mu a memehu no in only a matter of few weeks or even a month or 6 weeks Ghana for be significant improvement in your water conditions as far as Galamsey issue is concerned.
the Asra for they are going to be stationed there permanently.
And no, I can't put out that information, but what the people of Ghana can be rest assured. I say in Tokakua, ye Kuatia Galamsi no. ABC that now SARFO ye deploy Marco 44 hotspots. They will bring results to the people of Ghana.
But at this particular point in time, I know say as I issue where be that gonna kasiepa ama abino. Is government going to be ruthless?
The people of Ghana.
But at this particular point in time, I know say as I issue where be that gonna kasiepa ama abino. Is government going to be ruthless with anybody, irrespective of political coloration? Or delete drastically with a person?
Prof, me say, if a man plucks feathers from a tortoise, what will he do when he lays hands on a fowl? So bit me in Takrafi attitude here. So akuku muade no be on president mama on one party for kwa for mama yoko say investigate you. On one party for mo empanyin focus e power on a party. Also ya yoko for yen hwemu. Nti den na chese you be fofra. Also mu a obeja ama onwato e bi da. The people of Ghana must be rest assured that president mama na se kind of no twa double-edged sword. Onyi MPP ni, onyi NDC ni, onyi Nebusu ni, onyi ne wofase, enyi obi owo ska na de onista. Ejuma a oye ne se ode galamse no ebebe wie eno ano.
As part of the government's communications team, no, I believe, sir, the fight against galamse, no, hamuye pa. Possibly, no, obetimi amame 5 challenges, sir. Mwankasa mo hu as Oman and as Abain munim sa 5 challenges ken ye discuss ni wo ho a ade galamse fight ni ye be win.
Oh, challenge is all about ejuma emebunu no eni empenyofo wo kromu a ye sikani bre a aba ebi mu afa on fa ho se obese so ama obi awu ana oba tan bi awo babone wo kromu ano ode buka konya ni sika. That is number 1. The greed sikani bre say e be fa kwan bone so onye scampo no. That is one of the major issues. It's President Mama also we an appointee we are politically exposed. Only who kwan person obey mind wo kromu ase. Into banning all political exposed people of the party for an obia from doing mining. SOMPA FM. Number 2, ejumasem. Over 4 million Ghanaians na omo benefited from the mining industry of Kromwa. I no omo ye galamse. Abanyaba or they were launching the responsible cooperative mining and skills development program. A friend RCONSDEP. I nuano mebuno omo nkrum no. Abanyaba boabo no. No yenya mining pit baako a bia large scale mining bi eja to ha omunya use no ya pem mabuno 10 20 30 na abanya churchill me abanya boa mo all the necessary support they need no metimi aye legal mining na ensensuo nsasase. That is the way to go. Enti abanya na abano and the president John Dramani mama ya launches our program yes our program launch na helicopter ikoteto for mo ye nuanom adofo a omofa ho ehwere omo nkwa no. Enti mining no ebi mo ye illegal mining mabunu no ye be change omo amoma ye legal mining na ense suo nse asase na baya boa omo no mo so anya bibi kakra de akoma no. Enti these are the 2 major issues. I believe say all the plans His Excellency the President has put in place no will yield better results. Ghana for Benya so far so me that's it.
All right. Actually, Dr. Samaye, yebeda wase paso ma ho ma ye ne wodi nkomo nyame nkoso nshira. We want to wish you well and want to wish the Naimos well. But I believe sir you have not given any specific timelines within which the fight against galamsey ano ebe brass nempo efriememu. Any timelines given by your government? All right, okay, so in Tiabusha for SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and country. So wherever you are, under the sound of this great voice, you.
What for?
I said, don't get ya. Why did you not hear?
General mosquito.
Hey, Nantutum or car, sorry.
And Tutumka.
And Tutum cows for
malaria.
Hey, and this is
what you see malaria, so I'm not one
another one said.
Into a Kobiana.
What the deal? So also about 2028.
Oba.
2028. Oba so be leading the NDC.
Radia some
na obi oba be leading NDC no nam na ka cry. But you mean it.
Any of money on me.
Now, oh, you made him.
I say a friend is saying,
SARFO. What you say? I don't know. I said to get here. Well, shop crack anymore. I said to get your fuels 2028 day. Now I said to get here. I'm a contestant. Now you say, I said to get here.
General mosquito. Mosquitoes who come in malaria. One treating so I'll be. And then no about it. And
so Janus Abrasa. What is our son? What's in this? I said to get here.
And a prophet being a year. Oh, being a year. Now,
I branch about Kuswa. Only one will job before I branch here. Sir, Papa Mubu, Papa Branche, Julius Debra. Oh, no, on the other hand, who said, no, would you calm, or a very calm power, very calm power, but we're very strong and energetic, or a very strong and energetic. Now, you should new crusading guide. Young got have paper in him decision. Say don't get your fuels 2028 bid.
What for?
I said don't get ya. Why did you not hear?
General mosquito.
Hey, Nantutum or car, sorry.
And Tutumka.
And Tutum cows for
malaria.
Hey, and this is
what you see malaria, so I'm not one
another one said.
Into a Kobiana.
What the deal? So also about 2028.
Oba
2028. Oba so be leading the NDC.
Radia some
na obi oba be leading NDC no nam na ka cry. But you mean it.
Any of money on me.
Now, oh, you made him. I
say a friend is saying,
SARFO. What you say? I don't know. I said to get here. Well, shop crack anymore. I said to get your fuels 2028 day. Now I said to get here. I'm a contestant. Now you say, I said to get here.
General mosquito. Mosquitoes who come in malaria. One treating so I'll be. And then no about it. And
so Janus Abrasa. What is our son? What's in this? I said to get here.
And a prophet being a year. Oh, being a year.
Now, I branch here back. Only one will job before I branch here. Sir, Papa Mubu, Papa Branche, Julius Debra. Oh, no, on the other hand, who said, no, would you calm, or a very calm power, very calm power, but we're very strong and energetic, or a very strong and energetic. Now, you should new crusading guide. Young got have paper in him. Shall we have to say, Prof? General mosquito the house here.
The general mosquito the why who? And why who? Only the day and wash in here. Is that why who?
They said, oh, you ever say, she say, was starting to keep a pictures via a presidential post pictures. So what I say? Presidential post pictures, I don't want to start taking this here. And then you also realize, I said this time, so the cast has.
Oh, yeah, of course it's slow.
Of course it's slow. Now, you say, Bissase. Now, so how they sign now over here? Chang, but Chamuti.
Or the macrophobic warning.
Or the
macrophobic warning.
Oh, sir.
It's also 2028 Oba. And then no di kaya bon kaya da so oba dia and then na sign no ready.
But the deal no mosquito no. You can say mosquito dey abo bonny on tontom. Or ya abo bonny. Or we also be ma malaria. Onya ma malaria wi a.
That's a kwaro.
Utia ye we didi a na je wu aro. Na we na minim say nyame adom And I said, Manos is Minasu. Sakobare said, yes, you don't get here.
About 2028.
2028. Now, 1 year, you have said Kennedy, I come back to Japan.
Hey,
and that's how much the party.
Where sunshine you?
So much no. I don't have a Champions League.
Correct.
Champions League. Yeah, says you don't get here for NDC. Now
honorable credit Japan for
MPP.
Come on, move do.
Brutal.
Propagate.
Yeah, propagate. Sir, and you can Santa Caro. Champions League.
Yes, I set agenda the more. Yes, set agenda then to her.
But you said, oh, but don't go Facebook was here. They were going to say, maybe I don't get here. Johnson, maybe I catch up say, you TikTok. Over TikTok, SOMPA 106.5 from Accra. Aha, quite all like it page, page, now watch it. Now, who call your TikTok page? Who call your YouTube page? Now, call your Facebook page.
What was I? Women I asked and 12 said or the cocoon. 1901 General Mosquito.
Now, baby, the passer, SARFO bet me up a general mosquito. Nanka, on the Canada, to swab up this year.
A proposal, you. What is ever about Maybe
there's a forgotten country.
Yeah, your man. Yeah, your man. Yes, your man.
Yes, now you're the Julius Debra. Now you're the other so you're the Yamaway. Aha, and Facebook was. Now we have ranted me anyway. Hey, Johnson has said to get
honorable
Kennedy, de Japan.
Japan.
Pages this is here. SOMPA 106.5 FM. Accra. Either on Facebook and also on TikTok. Me patcho ko se sia. Sa from you anyway. Mama ba ku no man panyin na. Eye Johnson e se do get here. Any honorable your brother say.
Akompreko Japan.
Canada Japan one about to baba. Ha.
Kakrom ha be de.
Kakrom ha be de ba o.
Me
se do get here for NDC.
Ka be shoot be krom.
Oh, they be say catch say no your Champions League.
Prof Yanseti agenda.
No your Champions League.
2028.
So MPP for the 10 ever. Now NDC for so the Johnson they say don't get yaba. Yeah. Me say ebe peace on Wagara.
Champions League.
Champions League final. But that's how we have it. But you never Julius Debra. Because these are the 4 possible candidates.
Who's Julius Debra? Also, almost height here.
Also height. But I said don't get Kennedy.
I honorable Kennedy. Watch and say don't get your
but you cannot.
Can't quit.
Why, Maname? I mean, why come back? Sunny Baba, my name. Come back, Bename. Kennedy Japan, I said to get ya. Come back, Banamia, Sunny Baba Buta.
I said, set agenda. You found 2 go for 3.
I said,
you found 2 go for 3. What was that?
Wallahi, Mangarazo.
What was that? Honorable, see, don't get it. Oh, no, Casapi.
Oh, yeah, sure.
But Obano Tubaqua.
Oh, Tubaqua.
A to dine.
Ay,
no, honorable so dear.
Oh, no, Okasa.
Oh, no, Okasa.
But until a said, look at ya, and the tobacco. No, they are one. I can't. Pray or
perhaps and the
because Johnson said, look at ya. On your politician, free rolling, is a pencil.
Probably you can be there.
Aye, but I'm a Champions League. Make count Quebec Champions League. But I'm here to know if why not Ghana for the twap? Abavado.
I need Jama Ghana for.
Facebook page. Double go TikTok page.
Yeah,
double comment.
Yeah, has some near car. By Jama.
Yes, Jama.
Many are two of me team.
Champions League finals. Johnson has said you get here. Honorable Kennedy for MVP.
Next week, the me and my baby, the Adoma Beba. Me compare me ato.
Yeah, we do. I tell you, be a lady, be a history. Oh, my name is
no problem. Thank you. Yes, I'm be a school you cried.
That's not some
academic years. I'm a
coffee.
So one for me, I'm just
my baby said that from Osabochi. Now, radio, no, so now I'm to Cassandra. Because books are my tono.
Oh,
books are my tono. I'm waiting the crowd. Feeling for Yasatum. Ye be school ya school no school atade ankola ne record da yasasa no na material ne de pam school atade no se uko jomo an ne bonko uko school ho so an ne bonko
se be ya obenya bi kura so ne asem se be ya obenya bi na me ma me bi wa Accra ai flat parking slot ho no ton school materials ni bi abochi dey be school say now do ha line no e free ha ko ka circle.
If you are going to
Q no, I'm going to school uniform no. I'm so no kwana net. Me referee ma me dey. Q ni free akwa circle. Na say be ya obenya.
Wow, the second match. First match no.
Honorable Julius Zebra
Champions League.
Any ba me.
But when did a World Cup?
On say we so sha.
There be way a World Cup. Way a World Cup. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia for a year NPP and Honorable Julius Debra Chief of Staff for NDC where a World Cup. Sure. Who's up with you?
Characteristic I come back canon. One characteristic.
Would have shown him. Who's that?
Or Joe,
come on. Hey, Charlie, Enezo. How Obias won't fair.
Correct.
I'm top ballot paper no so. Me see way a World Cup.
Me anu nya so space.
Me nya so space.
First one almost space.
What show am front so. I don't yeah fresh.
It has had go for me have bias.
Where you World Cup? Honorable Julius Zebra. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Who would you vote for? Vote now.
Mr. Ghana,
vote now.
But I was on the more serious one.
Yeah.
So to Ghana, Mumpa, now you pressure. That just a be happy.
Oh, that just a be happy.
Ghana, out here, you hear a data no smartphone, no? What a predator with a smartphone.
With that data, no, just smartphone. But pictures keep it. Keep in mind. Keep it. Why? Oh, Safora. Safora,
champion my power.
Champion Safora. There you go, champion Safo. Now, there's Safo there. Open the one sampa. Mumma humi. The match show the papa. Yeah, World Cup. World Cup. Honorable Julius Debra versus Dr. Baumia.
But Osafo so bad though. Look at the pictures he has chosen.
But these pictures are very nice. But I would have loved say Sankomuna winning on their various parties now. Come with the pictures we and the better ballot you know so that
about me as a smile.
But what's about me as smile? But your bano omumi enua you can't do fit pa unim.
Fit in what?
You can't say fit or you fit pa say Nanti Julius Debra baby.
Yeah. On
Antipa. Now no I mean the power man the Kwabras double call walk. Do baby Kwabras and tea the ambulance.
I know no Julius Debra Nanti.
That Julius Nanti. Now Kwabras and double.
Kwabras and the capacity of form. But I have picture with the send mind.
But when a World Cup, but some a playback of Champions League.
Champions League.
By playback of Champions League. And I want you for you.
The playback
of Champions League. Hey, Hey, Champions League Didier. Champions League Didier. Hey, Honorable Kennedy, I compare the bond versus Asia Dunketia.
Correct, Papa.
Champions League, correct, Kohana.
You see where the Jama Tifo. A Tifo and a best job.
I was for my echo send up as Electrolat Ghana Limited, and we almost say a forgotten country. Say, the Brewater Kai say, Lexter Company Limited. Woman of the yacht toothpaste, the yacht toothbrush, a bejaman so, a Busian, Obechusiano Pa, a Numera, yacht toothpaste, yacht toothbrush, and a board. That's a Kai say, Medima for Herbal Center. Dr. Time does so, Dr. Time does so. Yare Kwabia do Kurachebia, or Babo Sassana. A multi-quest, me pacha usifie, opasa usi upuno, say glass door, aluminium frames, say doors, everything about glass door, aluminium frames, electric wire fencing, piano, kai say a multi-quest limited, omo omeboa, be inomo, meka omuhusam edi achro, that's a kai say, Tontina 74, T74, a ye dudro kesepa, a ye numo, hina obenye biato, and husam toja, live on SOMPA 106.5 FM. Bell Beverages, Belacqua. Hey, woman abejaman so woman am the 7-star Bell Malt and our fruit goodness. Any Bell products be free. And also you have a some natural live here on SOMPA 106.5 FM. Nakai say, Nyamia Dumwa, Ochina now watch here. Yes, SOMPA 106.5 FM, Forgotten Country. Any programs no, ye the Pia Bonting, ye the call a domain market, a hot and a dready nina beko, Nasaka, you say programs nino from Anopa, just an enumerate and a junino, ye were domain market, me bacho, me a shasia, Anopaka Siabo, ye the Bremo, ye free wa, near the Ghana today at Wamaso, near the first service aba, ye the first service in the near the Mobro and Yasam, Mobro Asam, so they are brew. Now, and before that, you know, you the area premo to breno, and so be piano, so now we are not forgotten country near Trase. At the Trase day, never jegum. Now, in that unim, Patu, unim say Accra, Fee hapa.
Accra, fini dear.
Fee Accra, really? Is that
Yakasa?
Say, Uko market areas in the pa with a Kodomi market, Komalata.
Yeah,
Kodomi market, Komalata, Madina market. Na ko Agboblusi. Would you call markets a kese. Na ko fin pa a war.
A hippie
whose responsibility? So yeah, whose responsibility? Why I said yes, a fina, many young Ewokurumo. Whose responsibility?
No more ton idea.
Oh, I do cry, Yano. If you go on, no more once and I see got him. Was he got an Uya? Oba say, I have both for to be tongue. Oba say, I have cocoa be tongue. Obia watch our tongue. Now and carry be say, entirely. Then three and then a say, now once and I see so near Tikumoma. I have by a watch a woman. Now once and I see Tikuma. I got cholera now. I remember, say, during the time of NPP, they had told Ghanaians, say, they'll make Accra the cleanest city in Africa. They was saying. And I know I was saying. And we are asking, say, NDC for so my banner. You be say Accra Hanumu. A fina a mini yang no. Say no. Omu yene deng. Now only I never kwasa am Japan say. Say na no me who a prison for be no mu you got him. No mu you got and mu wia. Na almost abuano ewo gota na ati so no satwa na se piano to him
cause 90
ati Ghana pa your attitude ni your mentality no
cause 90 job
attitude ni your mentality no
cause 90 job
no these things must stop.
Oh,
Kwabra neighbor to onisuo onu nsuo no wi apia we ja what nsuo your friends say sachet no we ja to baby. Say Ghana ha black politin robbery. A Ghana baby alpha. Okay, say a baby, a man penny or
entire crowd. About 2 months.
Your friend is saying
2 months or so.
Politan. Okay, so
I need take away you know.
I don't take away the okay, so those things. Now somebody is uncommon. I quite say. And then one that's all. And no one who make a say you super paper bag. Paper bag never to me a boy and a chance your friend is saying take away boost, rubber black ones.
Fear you
kruma. But you come puano pa na so chine bopa na basia e fear the battle. Oh Ghana, I don't know why.
Ghana puano kwa na hu fear.
Oh Debbie, I don't know why. But you ever come and see na any GPRT for akwa kasa na GPRT for the kobobia to yenim. Na you see enyom eno eye da ye tifi omura no. Na no ye nyantie se wo matie twen bi na etuate no sabre akosi sen what has come out of it we need to know as a nation for God and country. Yenche yene eye won kasamafo eye Samuel Amoa wono eye deputy PRO for eye GPRTU. Many as I mean, I for God and country. So,
so the PROF Abotchie.
Oh, that is, and I feel too much. Oh,
I have some.
We're a solid guy. We're fantastic. We're solid. We're fantastic. I'm out for a kappa and can't come, man.
Oh,
Sammy, now, my member said GPRTU for. Moka se mobile ye chere no moya na
o me da say prof maninchi ono etifo no ye chere no ye tinya ye ewo nene na nsa ai tima ye sa ye chi Tuesday no na ye chere no mi gibi se me kan ye chere ya ye die na se no fa konya no so na mi chere mu preko
be ma wa chere mu se wa ja tum se ye chere no ene na nsa moya na butai a mujina so a mudi yes a ye kire no kai etiefo bio.
All right, so ye kire no the fire by na ne say CMB and Crime CMB station ho it's one of the oldest stations I work in Crime we no na we tema station that is a station there in Hobium I have 7 nations for all this right. About 1985. Only just driver for being a baby, buying and provide the lorry terminal at the Ma Asian Capo. And then former president, Union Baby, John Rollins, and all the home Asian Capo, Juma. My passing a folk who told you Kumasi Takra, the Cape Coast, he find for the dear farm place, and so many ideas. Okay, car na one of the cock of full car. You air Juma peaceful. Now, me say, I shan't afford so the energy before and she boom. A car can get the phone so any a baby woman so I think on Yamani. They all the one a bra, I can't say railways for Juma Bay, the deal, almost 3 honor. So I'll be one say, will be about now I shall see develop. A portion of the land. Could be a chia, Obeshan, Nipanesi, Nidan. A crank a second short. My driver for no Oberena Pina, the station at the Equatua. I don't hear that's sorry. It's one I can I need the deponent so many things. Another private fencing developer, Kakrana Canon so. Ye the man in Tino Ubi and through Hong Kong. And no name so near Sydney. Station there are buying at the mine. As an individual there by the chair, our so no, the chair and Cranford, Gamma Chipon, Gamanoni. And in Cranford, as an end Cranford there. Now, Baby, dear buying some Yamari with Pona Bands should be my and sheet now, Juma.
Me pacho o se den Gamma Chipon, Gamma Noni. In Cranford, in Cranford.
Okay.
Aha. And I'm so now everywhere Saturday, everywhere be a buying some. Now buying should be my idea, Juma. no be a baba be GFE and some pine upper me if you are Bontenadia. Now, as I say, and so, you say, or my moon sombra, ewaha, and penning for a door mine, and you mean sorry, and develop an uncock, and for Basabasaye, Emma, and I'm saying law abiding citizens, you know. You need to be fully in a kaboom, Emma, your chro, Yensem, the Gunkrata, so now you know you share our runabout. My Matthew, you do mupa, nipa, a boppy so. There was done not to say, not to be any other. A mumma, Messi, wa for, Maba, wa for, a driver from penny for, and get 20 and 84, you Cheshire. Now, and nothing could try in a match come and Penyasway. Now, police forms a boy of Mubine, Mabonibia, Mabatabia, you could do a Mampeyasway. Now, on Mampey, so 8 years by Emma Bridget to
SOMPA FM
or a presidential staffer. Now, Obishia, a Begia Krate, Asum Jesu, no, so say a boss, a beshe, said the Iron Sentiano, as I say, or all agency. Now, or the call, making sure or the Bema Chief Justice. Now, as one and Peninsula, so no machine, Mama. We need semi course, so a year.
Yo, now, and this Abra Muddin Krata, Quacomo Munidi, Munyanya, and Uyebia.
The Munyanya, the honor, ye parky, a casa, ye two Sanamono, ye the command you in some Babe, Juma. If you had the Hawaii Busha, Juma, a private developer on some engineer the hot year, say, or Mampany and impeding for veterans, whoever he is. Na ebi awa betire di nti ono so pam ye ho no nti e wo ye adwuma ya na so san ba ye nko ya na keke ya sem no man ka ma ye nti eja ye nso won twon mu ayi ti di be fi na ba
on say wo kasa no bu baby say eye enkran asase no eye enkran for de sa baby potin no eye ehifo ase na ehye
o am say ni na di ehye eye gamanche you know, and crying in it,
Gamashi.
And I'm say, yeah, and then say, and I'm so mounted, say, a banner say, a buying super baby, I didn't Juma, no, I said, if you for some Nadia almost so, a damage, mom almost so did you know, Jumantino, you didn't say, a garment check, I say, and I hear me, Sonia Familia, almost so, a chess over.
Now, Sabuni says, as you know, a garment check, I say, and a share. I don't know petition no one for Bianco Mano.
Oh, who's a Sabre, a share Yaman Chasino, a buying and a Sabre, I could do and I buying also and a ordinary, and only a num so ma, ye be a cracker, a comma, buying or no or dear better now. Hey, you knew that, and in Kitan would be a course so a warning Gamanche. Into the intimate sorry up to pray, and so any Gamanche need to come be she share one anymore. If you're cockroach, beside course and be into me, Yano, and into the ordinary, into the ordinary better or no near the ancient command.
SOMPA FM.
Ah, okay, so what kind of sadia and you're the best, but I think you have further questions would have to ask. Now, a private developer now, Woba, Sasa Senosua, Woba Bayen, Jumano. I be no eba yeno. Ochiremu say on krata eno no aban insasha sia ni senti a wono no eba be di dwumebi ewo bia mudi ayemo lorry station.
Oh, one krata sendi amechiro bia odi anuhu na ebe ma na warning. Yentri ho ntia de dem wo ye de asototo fam ena ne ye tete say no kore say nya no kore say we from penimfo ni bi ena de ho ma no but the ni na so bia here and I answer here. Then I am fine.
Now, a honor GPR chief for minim say Muni Krata Bia and no extra say a honor, a Mamusa Mufanya Juma.
Who's you claim ownership of the land, but then make us a community can say Obano Lorry Ashanka Juma. Baby, I be Ginano, so my baby Gina. na baby anso ni ho e wo man mu a aban ama hyenkafo baby se mu nyina nyama dwuma oni o maye krata baby eni ho sa emu no ne ekoba ne che aban de na re modwuma na wa ma assembly no daily ticket ne ga na taxes bi ni ade na oji edifiri mu nchen enti secretary SOMPA de ye ni aban ni krata so ndi no an so de akwa ye bi so ye edwuma
na sese Ghana ha sese udi asem a anase munya asem na munya aban nya asem a e wo se munya eye document bi aye authentic enye saa mu be ye dede saa se private developer ne ba na ochina na odin krata ba na krata na se e wo se wo ba be di ne dwuma wo a mo se mu ne hwan a mu ni krata mo di aka kiro mo se mo ma mo kwan ma munya adwuma
ye de ene ye kan se ye ni san to kwa ko ade ba ko se ashenka to be bi gina ye adwuma ya ban na ma ye be gina na na soma 1985 flight lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings awanya ni be ko radon fa ne kranti former president odi ikudie ho entino ya ashenka fonso ye gina akwa mu basa police for che eninji na mu alu people my NCA adwuma enti ne aban ba no so private developer asase no ne dia eninji ne ye dia mana ya ne se ne sa na ti dia aban my baby nyina na nya sa dia so nwan se dia ye piti kwan ni mu ye adwuma dia o mu ano no
okay enti se dia ba na court nsensem bia dia mukra dia ade amuchiri mu nko court bia ba se aban ade ayetumi krata de ba aye nipa na wo ye dwuma wo ho no se omra no mbedi ndi dwuma ende mu dia mu kan no se ekwan mu ana mo be lodu mu nim bebi a mo be akwa pe a station
ye ni bebi gina dia se ne bebi e de nya ye se be fa e pa na boy ya nsa be ko ya no ade tomfo nso ka ho ja omonso am paki ya no se oman paki omuni ama yi anton ade o bebi e so mo eton na ja bai fo nso etata omuni ade
na say sa ebe se musono na mo mama driver for no ayade a enye o because say ulodu e wo kwan ho a na e de oyeni e na ebre o man no
se ko ba ni tan so man na tan so hunu se ya locate baby e jama shenka for so munyo mo ma oh se chiri etanton de ma private developer se mumra na mumbe fa ho de ba ni tan so anu mo anwi o man no if you say me kasa no me kasa me di kan ka se that station sego kuma se for sego takra de for ke so ni ade ndi am ya wudo bebre di mi sa se bank of no so mo be di gano ifa no mo konko for motion ndi e sa ban so gine ho don't say there are some areas for and just on kwan na nkrofo di sika eto magene na omode sa ho ne de ma meanwhile
o say there be o say amanfo che say omode sika to aban na adwene na sa statement na no dey na ka say omom sika de e de ato magene dia na no dey
it is Sabre Ghana ye nyina ye nim say railway station TMB station one of the oldest lorry parks in Kramem. That's in Kakra, Yenim, say, Sar station, the purpose of honey, Jumedi, Didibu, Mangana. No, between maybe Sikato, Abayajin, and I say, per individual, the Ajim or the Homandia. That is almost a man in you. I mean, when you say, Abayano, some penny for a tissue, say, our more show minus, or Mako, no be unverified to imagine.
You mean na say but Lori Akwenshia Sam no so no to ntwa yo Accra Kumasi road still every day bia yeti Akwenshia wo so na GPRT for na no many wudi nkomo no kan say e ade a muni mo driver for no be kasa and so I don't know why muni drivers no kasa enya ade omuti ana
Prof unse kasa chire no wo ho na hweyi wo ho yedi edwuma ye ne ete nyina ene ya driver for ne din kita ho se do me ya hweyi ombedi kwan so kose nhihye nyina so na bi mu so masiesie o ma hye no tai nya no asiesie ni ade se de be ya akwanhyia no etubitwa na nia yenam kwa no so no ye tosu yie pa bi o wa driver aya hwe o hwe ne ho so yie no na driver bi enso akokan dia ba be kan no ena nya hwe nkafo no nam kwa no so no so nko omunyina nso na ehye GPR tu ase ebi nso ne na mokro mu nsiku bi ase nti ya ni ma na kasa bi ya ba ya hwe yie no no bi akokan e dia be kan ba ni nyina mu no nya akonya ti ya ni twa hwe nkafo nyina afo shankani papa ni dia wakwa abasunge mu di bia masema ya mekane se driver ni mistake o kan o hwere akra bibiri na hwere mo nkwa na doctor ni dia o mistake ya o kra ba akoto na o hwere ne nkwa yesa abrodia na wo shankani a professional driver e say make sure ke akra nkwa e kuta o wa ya hwere e de o makodi o mabasunge na o dem pa bonso e de account.
Ora Samuel Amwa my now as Pastor Mahokwaima yene udin komonde on for God and country. We want to wish you well. But anye bia no demonstration am we no so dey mo amfa ebrebia antoso and I say mo ama aban the timeline bia say I was all responding and also
oh prof ya ma timeline bia and it's the internet say we dey yo wa yegusu ye adwuma e na ode na no abeka fi intro na ye enko ye dey atema kodan papa nti ama timeline and one thing you pese yo wa ye adwuma nti so sorry samba bium dia na je papa nkan ya jema nti ama timeline dia
yo we dey my na se paso ma ho kwa man ne wodi nkomo nya me shra
me da se be prof ma feel me ba be why
Timati me hwe wenim why me hwe wenim
okay vinia
me hwe wenim yo ebusia for SOMPA 106.5 FM Accra we are live on TikTok and to mo pesa mo hwe well TikTok this year SOMPA 106.5 FM Accra uko ho a wo be hwe this year SOMPA 106.5 FM Accra ubabo modern na wa hwe no follow your page no wa share page na mayen ye di nkomo bi wa ha nkomo a ye die no enne ye bisa say e wo Ghana ha Galamsey fight no Galamsey ekun no ye betimi edisu nkunim asoman ana Patrick Galamsey ekun no ye betimi edisu
Galamsey fight no
can we win it ye betimi
na ebegina mene wo so
ebegina hwan
me
na me dia den
ye nyina ye wadwuma ye
wan na wadwuma ye
mene wo
aban no ye to ababa no no de campaign ono wadwuma ye
asa aban so ka ho
aban na kaban dia so ba ka me die kaban dia na so na wa ba ka me die na fi ade na wo ka me die
wo kire mo na de ye campaign
no de ye campaign na si ye hwe denim
na me parties yen so ase ho ansa ne abasoro
yen so ase ho yen so ase ho
if we have a renewal of our mind first then we push it up
there na da gana ni adwene ye betimi asesa
eno ne asem
se yan fa nse
eno ne asem
gana ni adwene ye betimi asesa
enkrofo bi ho ese e chom petem ne bom ma
oh yeah sure
oh yeah
awase
bobi mu ma
ebi mu dia so
na ye ma ye ni bre se ade na ye pese yetu ase nye judge politics ne ho nye ma aka no
because say going forward no amanyuko bi a obeba obedi Galamsey eba be ye eye campaign no Ghana for this aban no hu because Galamsey anya one political party and one government fight.
This shouldn't be politicized.
It shouldn't be politicized. Until be a wababa one chain. Now the Galamsey Baba Jiraho. Now the campaign. Etia ni amanyo the other amanyo kono yabesera. Say Sani Pano, see who go about on to me you. Because I am manning in answer dear. I am no answer dear. I'll see in I can. Na ye ho adwuma oh because they say Galamsey there say the baby edu ni there
enka ne pa ne maame no kwafom so kwafom a oduru nsuo bi ho a utimi ti ahaban na dia senso ni bi
na wan
ninyu
ne dia so
ninyu
na esa saya dia
ja okwa tiase a jango wefe na nsuo bi da ho ye frɛ no kosiko
wakoso jada
me nko ho da e ho na me firi jango wefe
jango wefe
say tira me ne edin
wo we ne den
papa
ki okare o jeri
na me ka say na jeri echi na ni sa
but we have to be serious as a
prof ne ma me no ko fom no ye duru so no akosiko na da jungle welfare for na chi ho sa baras wo chi ho ye duru ho a woti ahaban a na dia senso ne bi no wanum na mu nyunu a chan fridge mu nsuo a chan fridge mu nsuo nyunyu na kama onuma wo nyare efi nim hwi nim na wo de bo ho musuo se na wo ko sensuo bi wa abonte ho an ensuo etini bi anom so paso twara na mo se don temo dia
unim na insulting
no it's so sad say omanya yetim sesi a yensuo nyina sei
ba unim ye mpanyimfo omo ye mamu ha unim se Ghana nsuo omo no
no be dan
omo imported mineral water
ba ku bi ameko hu ye
imported mineral water eno na wo mo no
na ye to mamu ni ekrensuo ede na bae
I'm coming as commission. I'm in concluding komo. Me namesake Deladem. Hona oyin ejuma as the head of public affairs. Deladem. Me ma akwa baba for God and country on SOMPA 106.5 FM in Accra. Dela marakua for nama.
Me ma for 104.
Oh, dama follow. Oh, alekeja domia.
Million and coins again very soon.
Marakua Banka.
Coins again very soon.
That one you get very soon. Call. Manya. Kakaki Fiari. Okay. Ankaboy Ankabeko, me interview. I'm going now. Dala Baragude. Galamse fighter. Ahini ye dia kwa kudu sese because enro ye nyanentie se ye dia sojafo ebekwa kugina 44 Galamsey hotspot just to fight this menace. Na minim say 9 months aban hihye ede ba ya ama Kofi Boa honorable eda no minim say ade a mobom ho bonding sese no akwa kudu sen dela
Sompa ni ade na me da ti bebre ma member woni wa pon for abaso ni duma pa wo ye beta ma si bebre se numa ya kwenya se ye aba no nka bi edikan wo fa de Galamsey se nya se o mampanyi ko ye press conference ana se media engagement and o mampanyi ko ka se ebanika o mo say identity declare state of emergency and of mampanyi say yenya nduru or on a plans. The Minister for Lands and Natural Resources on a plan. The NDC government has a plan. If you your planner, you execute it. Say you execute our planning in idea. Nothing. Still your problem. We will resort to the last resort in the state of emergency. But for a year, you MPP for in 2024, time I campaign, October, November, na MPP did what our bail. Now, on my paying a family, I come out of some particular and say, you need a talk. Ever true, baby. 8 years down the line, now you will say, Papa, not someone, okay, you know, when to me and find you. And you can't say, Sadia, and can only clear state of emergency with you. And ye state of emergency, no, you can't. And you say, what say? Now the NPP says, clear state of emergency in November 2004. And yes, we declare state of emergency. Now, state of emergency now, you declare this year. You have a tour. Enko Galamsey site na yambon kropotu mama we yamban yambo womutu and that is the MPP state of emergency. What for your tina see agin one as some more MPP working study no thing and say the more person much Chinese no fit chrome
God wo ho na ba gan na o ye kalam say illegal mining no what chinwa what did they call China say uncle no ne ma me ko didi e China na Ghana di ni yan to ko so ne nkuru ntontri nan se bi ani ofa enno na de ayese e de galamsey ofa galamsey fight no adi abosume no the tuma NDC ayen asunu ye MPP boba ya omba ye G9 eje wochi ofa bosume na yi ye ne ye ya ba ne champagne machine and they would be champagne machines in Bagana. Ya ba ni excavated so we mining concession and you're not going to import excavate about mining you. LI 2462. I am bra. Na itu mi se omompeni na akufado. Insa. Emma omanko fo. Akonya se yankonya mining our forest reserve. Sa we no nyina ye di di eti ho. Se emra no a edi tumi ma omompeni no ya di tumi no eti omompeni ma ma. Se on to me license the more just uncle more forest. Other of a Minerals Commission, the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, under the auspices of the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, excavated via a ball man will be a license at the track above. Your license, yes, the license. Your license because PROF ABOTCHIE excavated people port now you would hear. Na ya license near the track above. Now we catch the what the excavator in Kobo Gosso. That's what I found Kobo Gosso. That's what they call offensive our center regional and Minerals Commission control machine no back catch and say. What the excavator no I will call what they call pencil. They are showing a system no more. You know what I say? Excavator we have a time and you continue watching the excavator we buy. I didn't see Yama Joe fencing. So we excavator and use more happy. Now you are going to pay a pencil. It's here the Mra the Cherwa, here the Mra the Cherwa. Over when you are in the commission. Meno cutting 1,005 excavators are empty and imported the buy. A group of 1,520. Your license is 1,050. 1,005. Our point. Your license is 1,005. I'm here 647. Yeah, they track it up bubble.
Wow.
And they say that kind of bubble. I'm a trackers in fire war Minerals Commission. I'm a class of fire, neighbor. What by the excavator, the track and the boy excavator. Not only the excavator, they keep a crow. What is it? Bogos. Now the culture moral. Say, when I would go here, Minerals Commission control machine never catch rain. Excavator, no, I do go Bogos. Obey the Coco do job. How are you tomorrow? I mean, you will say, what the illegal thing. Ye of a ye, you nearby, yeah. I'm right with the buyer. Champagne, they are buying. Excavated, they are buying. But the blue water gas, I'm a blue water gas, naturally, pumping machines are only useful in your mind. You see the back 900. I'm a bad ministry of a great. So, over planning. No, I don't know, you're going to say, forest, yeah. Nana Kufado, the forest, the man, Kopoto, the illegal mining. Nana Kufado, nobody will deal with Papa. Nana never will be deal with Papa. Say, forest, yeah. You start to say, you conserve what our forest. Say, what will be a common forest? Nana Kufado will be 12 years. I'm 68 years later. You are by your man, would be 80 years, you know. Nana Cooper the May and Brahman. I'm on no to me the 2 minutes in them. At the mining concession, I've been coming. I'm Omokoya mining for it. Opinion would be 80 years. Opinion would be 80 years. Don't be a policy. Don't be a policy.
Dala, my members are as some now who can see now. with regards to air contaminating, no, I believe, sir, you have evidence to that effect as a commission, Minerals Commission.
But the Minister for Land and Natural Resources, a press conference. Our mom has said, oh yes, that press conference, Sunday. That day, Nameka just said, Minister Sebi was so emotional that day. That day, no, and a committee or no minister set up to investigate the reason why the Forest Reserve 9 were under siege by illegal mining. Reports were by and the indicted Minerals Commission, and the indicted Akota mining. The Minerals Commission, Babonti, they issue licenses and they issue statements that we have not issued any license to
Akota mining.
We have not done that. We have not issued any license to Akota mining. So if Akota mining was found in the forest, but one thing that you should know is that Minerals Commission issue license to Obia or your mining will issue. And I said Obia or your mining will forest. Oh yes, sir. Minerals Commission comes out to issue a statement, and we did. We issue a great statement. Said Akota mining was involved in illegality. But in any case, we have a minister under the Nana Kukwadu Abu Dinapo who held the press conference. On your press conference, which is done for you now. Said Akota mining was illegally mining in the forest reserve. The boy can tell me what. And you offer a someone make and you must be same be the neighbor and make. And after the Jibuna neighbor maker, a 7 years said, Star Forest Reserve, Akota mining. Akota mining, I'm very sure. Sir, in the next 2 weeks or so, a week or so, you appear in court to defend in Attorney General is preparing the docket for him.
So in the next 2 weeks, no, you ever say Akota mining, you're the only one who is Assembly.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Now, Obisu Bisa say excavators na eba ye mamu hasisi a mo license ya. De ewo oman mu dada no a manfo de esie no. Eno so no mo be ye den na ma track sa eye excavators no na mo license yo mo na mo de eye tracker so abo mo so eto.
Thank you so much. Me that say we bisa sa question we. Say excavator do no a ye import no a eba. Ya starting licensing na. Na that done we hold it. But for that done we hold it. Yeah, the emra beba. Say obia in the each every region dia. Yen sia wa ha. So it's not better braha. Never check am all. But the minister is working with you. This minister is intelligent, full of wisdom, he is calm, and above all things, he is not somebody who is easily moved by noise. He also obeys the Ghana, and the minister no yet.
Now, back to excavators now. A war a year or mine mo dada mo kase. Mo call the various MMDs so in chain. Now, my organization mo na ya fro bia no de ne dia ba. Mo gidi say Ghana need this year or no per se or galamsey no or no excavator no what the baba na.
It's true over there. And I'm going to war. After the war, a government comes and says, we have declared amnesty. Who are two war with them? Yeah. The two on the bra. Yeah, don't see. 1 month after that, so one for 2 months, when you are arrested, you will be considered a criminal. Now what you will not over to go.
I don't think as a child mean yana say 1 for excavator ni bi ama yan register wa na ye chewa and they na emra ni ubedi pa.
That's exactly what I'm telling you. Eti o se yati emra ni say obi afa the excavator emra ye because he is SOMPA. What the mean media? Ye friend want to me into me family excavator man. Okay, so Mama ever check a moholia. Like at the one that about just to say, what the way excavators really need that thing. Thank you, son. What you true what? You don't cheer with Kakadu.
Which is the parable with Yana Kakadu? Hey, Della. I saw we don't know what them power. But Della, there is one thing I've observed within the media space. I say, Ura Amakufibua. Said the all kind of some say, or you're very intelligent, or you're very calm, very dutiful, or ye Jumano. I've heard within the media space say he's not on top of issues. How would you react to that? I know you don't speak for the lands ministry, but you are an agency under the lands ministry, Minerals Commission. You work in tandem. How would you react to those people?
Well, I mean, my typical example today. The NPP ministers on Mamba mining have seen there is none you can compare to Amakubwa. It's a fact. In 9 months, a Juma
SOMPA FM.
Our mining sector. I put in a pot and the pot any and combine in 9 months. Wabani survives. Wabani excavators. Or repeal the law 2462. Or the blue water gas. Why a line system of excavator? Or your tracking of excavator? Give you. Give you. Na papa ni.
Dela say Uka say den bio na papa ni ya. Results are Ghana for hwehwe sisi ana say. Yes, you know, any ebeye krojen amayen. Because wa onim lately in the news, you know. Ghana Water for so complain say Galamsey activities no SANSU. So that is the yardstick Ghana Nibia person ohwe no who say ampa Galamsey ase yetu ase. And no na problem no. Say ye nsu na ni be krojen.
Obia obeka say Amakufibua na yendemu Amakufibua for anything na competent and competent. I thought to me, I'm a coffee boy by a minister 9 months in it. On my will be our license for Ghana.
Yes, sir.
When I make it 9 months, we have not given a single license. What? 9 months. 9 months. Minerals Commission again. Your document in the Minister no office document in the one more apply for license in the documents in the community one sign about good in 9 months. I didn't hear. Well,
all right, friendly view, because there's a question I need to ask him before I let him go, because Ntia and Sakana say Omomo Amanyo Kufu ni bino. Enkrofobia womo ha 9 months no. Ntino yebepɛ sɛ isankomoni yebe yebepɛ sɛ sankomoni yebe di yo the sorry yo line it koye ntino na wo kasa pato to aso e
wo fa me da se bebre dey na me kasa Amakotibu a oba yi o issue license there honorable Amakotibu he can sign why he knows how to sign but he has not signed any document he has not given any license Adinja or see said there is problem to be solved. Say a solve problems.
SOMPA FM.
I'm sure you can add more. Every problem now, we need to sanitize the mining sector with laws and regulations before we can, the year 2020, election year, MPP former license 824 in a year. The year 2020, 824 licenses. And you say, and one moment in mining will be our Australia, I could share mining, and also will be our South Africa, could share mining. One more look at this card, yes, you got to get a no to put on by party activists of NPP, over to 2 bomb by hand. And the lines is about I'm on and at the year 2024, MPP again, and you show 614 licenses. 614 of other in 2 years. MPP issued 1,438 licenses of a President Kufuor John Mahama. President Kufuor John Mahama Over my license 59. Ghana, yes, my positive report. I could President Kufo, John Mahama administration 59 licenses. And then over 2,000 licenses were all issued by the MPP administration. Over time, our MPP number, no one has no problems at all. No one MPP by almost started to say excavated importation is the most important item to the MPP. Ghana has been under the MPP administration. The third most important item that MPP former imported by saying they imported rice, they imported clothing, they imported they imported by Ghana. They are not a MPP for the year over the third highest excavators. They are spending 6.2 billion in importing excavators alone to this country. That is the damage the MPP caused. And the MPP problem from the created. But by 9 months you saw also they were 2 years. They are solved problem. MPP problem is 8 years project. 8 years problem of chivalry, nakedness, wickedness, mischievous intention, greed. And I'm the mine.
The way now would describe MPP for say, almost recklessness, ne and Akwakoba or mine do Sabri in the fight against Galamsey. Now, maybe say, so far, 9 months, a hepa na mwakwa kudu. Na minim say, mwankasa mwaman yokufo ni bi. Ewo hwa, wamu so wamu de omuhaji Galamsey ni mwa. Wamu ha mwankasa mwabain no. Sa nkroforo, mwa identify mwa. E kwan be na mode omufaso.
Intimida se bebre. We bisa 9 months after be yano. Na before be yano, mameka we answer na mabaho. What I say the license mawa. Yama mining license. Sa license no when you yemfa nkobo atwe. Yemfa nyam jeni. Yemfa chiebru.
Yenina ye sompa.
It is a woman license 824 in 1 year. The ripple in thought is the implications of what and the year is here experiencing. And the Ghana for now would tremor by week. As I said, MPP for us say or my watch. Offer only by minister, which minister, Cocacola minister. Party, yes, you can't see empty young go my go to gold. Party, yeah, party, yes, you can't go to gold. Young conco to no beer. Of a mining that cooperative mining, yeah. Yes, so many community mining, yeah, the buy. What about the entire revoked license in the United States? Overcome credit. Now, community mining, no more, never bear 40 in Sassidia now. Woman, you know, be no to come. Woman, you know, you're hoping in Kanu Kumasi about the Kumono. I didn't know, yes, I never came at what I am about 9 months. 9 months here, security, architecture, and as a tax sorter, yet here. Minerals Commission office, office, just opposite our office. Yeah, facility nomination for their office.
All right.
There's 9 months, the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat, our opposite Minerals Commission. Now, one fine soldier, one fine military officer, IFN Colonel Dominic Bois, and a woman, or a professional soldier, or a Juma without any interference. The Juma or any United what's it? Why must he soldier for whom? Don't want your police for Kakra, your NIB for whom, your narcotic control board, your audio. Coming now, whom the third of I didn't hear the answer. Say a corner combining sector, who said there is a case to be investigated. NIB. Say NIB for your investigation, they give it to police. Not police, not prosecution. You come baby, who said, chemicals, near the narcotic control board. Now, we also handle that aspect. If 9 months, police for whom, soldier for whom, narco for whom, NID for whom, now, if I'm saying one of the forests in one, the Nakupa, the illegal miners, Yajik, South Forest, Yajik, South Forest, I see what Nipa Sabo, South Forest. And see, the president directed quickly, the minister directed quickly. And the 9 months, a cry of Amankranso is a
Mankranso.
Mankranso, our Santa Regi. And Nyamia Dom, ya clear the whole place. Aji one day, Yaji Assassin, Aji Forest, no, Ama Abba Ghana view. Now, when you really see, take the home court. And see, this soldier for me, and send 20 be a good walk. No more forest, no brain. Now you're pay. You call it reclamation of the land. Every state in Sassano media, a bear another, a dear another chickadee, or Sassano to recover the land. What I need in MPP for Bonnie and Woody or Mino, and a year. It will be a mistake. A wickedness now correction why I check. Over mistakes, why you mistake match with the Bonnie check. And the MPP for flag bearership with. Flag bearership race, no. Honestly, the 10 sins of Canada, Japan, the 10 sins of Rana Temple, the 10 sins of Baumia, they are only 15. The 15 sins of Baumia. The sinners patch. Abonnie, Bonnie,
SOMPA
a patch. And I will call you Babako. Bonnie, I will give you my way. And the Bonnie, I will make a D Ghana. That's true. And it's a sound for where the Bonnie and over to me, Tina Bejom Cafe. Party, last 2024 election, we spent 6 billion. We spent 17 billion. We spent 20 billion in a year. It's going to be the buy. We need to be in the 300 pickers at my party. We need to go in. Because we are vice president of the Republic. 8 years salary. 8 year allowance, 8 years everything. So I'm going to thank you can only be talk at 100. Vice president of the country, 8 years salary, 8 years. What did you have one? Nothing. What did allowance really be the account one? And to talk at 100. But we have to 300 cars a month empty. When the champions was spending 17 billion, I was still ready. Can the Japan say?
This is a matter for another conversation. And you know, ama na uko krado wase me twato.
Yes, me say what is a political party in Ghana ha? All got prime minister. They candidate like better aspirant to be able to grab on things. Me was sikapa, me na the finance what you say that. But for political CPP, NDC, PNC, what to be that? NC, that NC. And the time when I want to party, getting in now you go to the road. In fact, it's established. And so, you must tell me, you say, you are talking for us and NC before the Magalam. You are talking. Now, you're the soldier for, you make just soldier for, and that's another buying. And that's how I'm talking you. I think Bonnie will be.
Dela my info in common in see. Mira se paso ma hokwama ye ne udi nkomo.
The NDP is there. The political will of the president is there, and we hope by God's grace we will succeed.
Dela ye da see. Dela Adam the Minerals Commission PRO and I'll say meneno edin komonewi on SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and country. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on TikTok. SOMPA 106.5 FM Accra. SOMPA 106.5 FM Accra on TikTok. SOMPA 106.5 FM Accra. Also on Facebook. Leave your comment today. It's now a new introduction. SOMPA, we are on TikTok now. And to page and following like our page, watch our live feed, comment, and you never regret you did. Guys, you be a line also to number of phrases so 0260-196064, 0260-196065. Now we do our drink today. Exactly 8 minutes after 4. So do stay on the line. Don't you go anywhere, because this is where the trail is. This is where the greatness is. This is where the feel of goodness is. So believe you me, mami ko amaro so biuna minkodi eyen komo ibra sesia. Na menim say ye ko na ye ni owura edu jemfi edi enkomo edu jemfi sabra me no kase woye small scale mining association for empenyimfo ebaako na edu jemfi yema akwa baba SOMPA 106.5 FM on cry ha
Lejoso
pacho na pum ti say
la mi adom me ho ye pa enyoja won so won.
God is good. Yes, you pa. Now say small scale mining no. Mudi akwa ko do hin.
Mane enchia one we dwan ko na ntia we tiefo nyina awie. So the wokan no me secretary Ghana National Association of Small Scale Miners Asante.
Oh, then we are so sorry. Me pa cho una wo ye omukasamafo Ghana National Association of Small Scale Miners. Ya beda was pass waje press woni yen ebedi enkomo na ye bisa se no mwadwumadi no akwa ko sisan.
So the wo ebusa no. That ye say e wo bi na awie bi. Ye ka on my small scale miners in the Jumedia. To me, and who be no aban and them. Yeni, they Ghana for able to get three, and I'm in such into our estate. Now, if you are na and Tanta, the day able small scale miners and can galam for a hallow, and Tantano. Many be a bear, they being so many more and argument, the bread more, which you didn't hear.
Never talk, or Bremer patch your mummy.
The Jamaica Salon in our and said, the mechanic, a woman, a year, you know. Nipa, who join Nipa, so on your park. You know, Pibian, our bay Elbra, ye, the enemy interest in our general, and and the Mambra, a buyer. The Yamra, na yet the actual Nipa, a Jumadi. Na me, okay, miners, that I will remember. And Rebia was here at the boss agent, the mobile. I will obey you. Ah, yes, yeah, and the people be a Tinake, I just told Eddie Botania man. I say, you will Emra. No, I will hold the eye because why I said, I was say, now what the Emrano a year, Juma, not any panel or done a Juma Suma, a copaste. One more a boo and brasso, a boo and brasso, I may be as here, not a deal mano, a could never be a or mano a busu, 83. Ain't it well? Meaning it be a one more a day or more agony about the small scale miners. And can come one more a year galaxy so the one more a home and you inquire me soon so on a day and to me the good say they are to be near bonus from what park can here one more emra a woman some so one more tired and mobile one more intimate among mobile and the Bribiano okay the fight against Star and Emma will say here one more emrano ever woman somewhere. I was a woman a Yabusa Contabo a true or more econo. You be any a good woman, you may be in a mum, satisfaction, and not get any issue woman. But in my mount scenario, a scenario. Then I didn't say your forest reserve, past our reserve fee. Yeah, market a no go area. And in small scale mining, you have red zones. Forest areas, and Mara, I want to see, a small scale miner. Yama will be lines as a one call. No one could Juma our forest reserves. It is a forest reserve, and also, and you will be so a subject on our castle. Now, anybody entering you, and Yamabonia. So we could have and Yamabonia. One time I wasn't a decay. A busa. Or how not about a free level. And so, yeah, no one understand. I buy a back on me, I buy over here, approach a dear good idea with in Arno. One more. Yet this time, the way I tell one more star. I was a warm and a Yabusa a control, a true warm ever. We ignore them.
I think, Pacho, one more sana will come one seminal.
And I make a sort of forest reserve. A forestry commission. and a show woman. And you put it, you full of that, you can you want one, you just as a woman,
Over so say a year forestry commission 1 year a year Juma over the years no obodi or mining hambo a ban illegal mining in our forest reserve Numuana obodi or mine hambo.
Opani sir who fear now was the pagadi now fat what's mine. So I want you so wo ko ba na wo how be aba kwan na edikan a e wo se wo ebuta no
ya me de japade na ja no
but yeah no wo hwe si eye enyemba eno a ye tutu ani edisi edi pedusuma wo mo a e wo se nka ye ma ye ni bere wo mo so ye ma ye ni bere wo mo so a they will never sleep on their job because so one more realize say the forest protection no anko yie na wo mo na ye be go do wo responsible
na ozana wo hwe wo mu dwuma na wo mu di na sinto ben na ewo mu mreyo ben na ewo mu because abaya pa mo say mo ye forest commission Ghana ha acquire wo nyina esem ase wo hwe a ewo mo dwuma ye mu no mreyo ben pa na won da na dia ne senti wo mu di nyo mo dwuma yi
opani ni nyina eba ebewie the bigger problem I face to omemu ha yeah undue politicization
politicization yeah the amanyo sam asay no
na opposition say me who would say Ghana problem and density here Ghana problem MPP NDC
omumienu
listen Ghana how since 1992 you about fourth republic one edit Ghana so after now since 1992 MPP NDC and Ghana forces stay yaho three yaho anto yenya common sense will tell you that and MPP NDC no amodumani ato wo so emresanti nyina no wo mutimi enye bibi amoamoa Ghana mo se sa monta na mo enso bibi for enhwe so that time we ya ka Ghana for beka say enye yie meaning say trend no any problem no ya jetum say enko so sa e say ye kokro motu we na ye de to aba edi eyi empenin for say ye Ghana for eka say ye mpe MPP ni NDC biwa e kokro motu we ya ene bi ebe ditade
already Jenfie mami mbisa wo we are in charge of small scale mining association Kasamafo and I want to find out from you say galamsey ekoi oman ye betimi di galamsey ekoi eso enkunim
me secretary me Kasamafo opani
but your secretary but your fachemi
the list yeah me say ye betimi aka na ye bejatum say o man say ye timi nya manu enye yie that should be the last thing because the amount be at the I say I'm the benefit and I want more ripple very empty and I answer me and you be a man any.
Okay, so Ocean say ya ban we edi gu akwemu sese ya. UGDP say dia galamsey no and obetimi abrase and I say totally no we will win the fight against galamsey as a country.
Now say president on the media encounter me tell our kind no me will say afi he is appreciating the architecture of the small scale mining sector now many at times one more ya na e catapult galamsey small scale no the brave tie one more someone the baby one more efiri ba who ni say abia no one more entiate but emotions any passion so far as environmental degradation is concerned no influencing nipa no bebre wo mo ekase mo but utie wo mo tuma wo mo ekana pa wo mo de obani hwe small scale mining sector ye ma license e ma ye adwuma e wo forest reserve small scale mining sector asate na ye ma license e ma ye adwuma e wo river bodies e ho so why don't we take these areas from there be a small scale miners operating. Me this time, my narrative and the abide entity and more forest reserve. Any river bodies, you know, a banya. Now, one more ever try and shaha. I'm a nipper for sa and maybe about a juma. Yet, one more across time, I will say, a quakoya a jumani, they do so under the influence of politics.
Let me be from where you sit as the secretary for a small scale miners association or Ghana, Usha Abain Equine or Namso, Ninto to ya or yeah. Galamsey fight, no. You bet me a disunkunimana.
Abano Ekai says, Washer acquire a fast way, a corner, what a end of story. Opportunities, you know, there are other opportunities. Yeah, menano a year again. There are a lot of opportunities. You bet me every year a juma, you bet a boa. And I never quite so and say. The fight against illegal mining, we have been repeating the same mistakes. Yeah, some mistakes in Otono. You know, I need to say, my results.
And you know, officers are buying all this, also repeating the same mistakes, Anna.
The president, some of the issues are, yeah, what a roll out, no? Be the same mistakes, and we have spoken against it. In terms of operating. Yeah, I'm saying one more area. Uncoordinated operations, yeah. Obia, and I mean, I think they are about a car, what we draw our operation, in our dignity. I felt what the river gas and so Abba. One more attack, one more argument is too early. Say, you bet me, I will say one more argument, one more every year, and after one more year. The deal. Responsible mining, yeah, that is what we think. I want to hear here. Opening the fight against guaranteed illegal mining, we should facilitate in a way that you promote responsible and sustainable small scale miners to weed out the illegal miners.
You know, do you support the idea? Say, you declare state of emergency, Anna.
Too early because if you look at the ramifications, yeah, a state of emergency anymore. And no, not you but I say, you declare state of emergency, you declare on small scale mining sector, and after all mining, you declare on small scale mining. Now, large scale mining for now, then it means to say, human, yeah, memo for me, everything I have been, and all the idea, young fire and so.
I know the idea of
but there are certain areas that red zones that and yet after governor I was say they declare in the mining architecture we have red zones. These red zones are the forest reserve and the river body. Already these are no-go areas. Why can't we protect these areas? Right. Now say you ensure and acquire one. Now one more area do one attack solo. Yes, they are doing the right thing. And that's what one more as for any policy. It should be mining engineers, mining experts. Yeah, one more ever point around. One of say to me, I just want to hear what say in the first time later. Yeah, now I characterize it with the operations, you know. The different one of them. I'm a minus. I'm going to say 25 warm airby. Gentle a warm airba. Warm
and Comono, I say Yawa, but you be trying it here. Now, say, I buy am a young and say, there are 44 areas be a woman a year mark here. Woman, they are soldier for a baby go permanently. Idea more any Ejuana.
And not make at you will be a one. I was seeing it now you're going to buy. These areas, meaning I can have 44 areas, and I think a good approach. Yeah, a banner at the area now mark out because and your baby and a man and a creative problem and now a difficulty ever.
But there is this also thinking and conversation in towns, more mukra license, small scale mining, more mubi and a muchamo, Namakwa Galamsi.
I don't know who can say ya. Not what we say. One more air casano. Small scale man, Mr. Tano, one more and Tiatia. Say, oh, I couldn't have been sure with the time. I said, one more and Tiatia. When you listen to sex a year, no one say one more. I tell my year can one more any beer or from because young small scale man, license, you know, young family wouldn't be packed. Yet the Mao, Asia, Okoya so Edubano, and I am so license. It is our attack, you know. The warriors were Eduba area. Not that who on total will be paying a tattoo from Allah, why, and also Edumano. You become Obia who need license. Okay, your license, you know, and then you pass the amount of a
concession, no, yeah, the mammo. You never say Yamao concession, Assassi, so now you're with Juma or and you're legal. But the moment I was when Fidi Ediaqua Assassi Bia and no crater be national, now a whole according to Galamsey.
Yes, not why Galamsey.
I think Mungrafoni be end this Jumano.
The mode of operation, you know, between license minus and Galamsey. They shouldn't tell. And it's a woman, the who controls not one come arm for documents arm what. You may think that Obia Juma where you
there be opinion. Some American Unyantia say they may patch in and say more Yamamun Krata, Yamamu concession say okay call a year assassin way so Nakwako to a former good day a hono. Over here, no one who say, hey, assassin be a bear and no crate be a national. No assassin won't feed ye. Now the call once I could two and also now they have a county and home. Unjin this members be a yes idea.
Papa, yeah, Ghana Hanum, so license, no problem. Nipa say, and Yama or license. Abaya a chair money, Abaya, about which were buying license Babu one side the other. Say, Ghana, who shakes what came man a year. One more one cracker, and one more and cracker. You can't get more. One more one cracker will you do 5%. You do 5%.
Really? One more year, Jumani na ewo Ghana. One two a former good day. Small scale mining. Oh, patches say, more mukra concession. No, moon do 5%.
Yeah, do 5%. I am even being charitable.
Hey,
you do 5%. Now, I say, I buy any hour by a go. There is air cost, and when na small scale mining said, and if you know, if we are to take, consider say one more a what license, I will just have 5% and on that is why we are saying there. How I want small scale mining in Moon 89, I acquire Nipa, so a year at Juma. That should be the concern. That's so where the concentration must be.
All right.
Let's divide and promote responsible and sustainable mining. And when that is done, Obia, all your phone, Obi, a na ye Hanua.
Okay, so Nisantina Bain said, what the mobile Australia. Now, Macako Jinti, Ewo, Sankomo said, the Everton when him there and Commodema Mopao.
Yafina, ye betty. Me, Macaco said politicians, you know. One no Bia, Catholic, only kind.
Ah, money Amanyoni, Bia, Catcha Manoni, say, only guy.
Because the woman air custom. And so almost every idea, and yet idea back. Community,
maybe I told I bind that down now was no, Mitra MPP abino. Almost shall my boss say, what would you make to Kanko be a command here? A small scale mining now.
Our among your problem and some limited the American. A small scale mining and to say any galamfin, some Yaka. A deliberate and it whole. And Penufua, I was a woman against the papa. You bet me I saw Adiano. Okay, and you know, Unjin say they are buying cassette, what they move across Australia. Now, small scale miners, I organ ha. No, Macojin Titiano, and no Unjin Dion. Me say, Mayonibia so was a customer. What can Mr. Well, yeah, and Sana, Mecca say, we'll bet by you, and I don't want to be ya. If you said, Minister MPP a buyer, or may I say, or more command training, you must tapa. So, about woman development to just take the 4,000 and I have training woman. You buy a industry players, you know. Nothing, yeah, you remember that, of course, I training, you know. And look to end of the Koran. Now, I did not out of what I say. You caught up on who will be out. There's only the difference about or the party chairman and the woman. This is and a woman. Oh, not at the other one, yeah, no pan.
Zero, when they been Jawano so. So, Ufi is as someone in this vocal is a woman the mobile call a year Australia. I'm a Wakaji Titi and a dear. Just a bem one sana ubeji di oh.
I'm a mission say or say yes, intimate.
But you do your fee, you better was a pass on my home crime. I would dink come on. Yamishan, I will be from Abuchi. Next time, we wouldn't be dink come on. Abuchi din, Abuchi a mood do. Yamishan, so Abuchi, me that Ansone, Akona, ya, once over the money, and come on, I want to but politicians they won't did that. Now Ghana need that now Ghana need a better politician and now was on Ghana need a better politician. If you go and Ghana, the Africa they are politician in me. That's a pass by. SOMPA 106.5 FM for God and country Sunni. But when we come back, we'll be getting into the studio. I know my good brothers are here, Holali and then Isaac Obeng, the two bearded men over here. And and they really understand the politics of the day. But say in the from the secretary of the Small Scale Miners Association, say politician Nika Samchrewa, me pacho. Yeah, 22, you know who 22. Yeah, that one was here.
Techimano Fui, Electroland Abeja, near the Munamuniama Punning Swabo. Wait, Thursday, 10th April 2025. Raya showroom for front and Kumasi Techiman Kwanaso.
Yedi Roma, sorry, Dino, and that's a backsword Nidia Nimshe.
Roberto Samsung, TCL, Media, NASCO TV, AC, fridge, gas cooker, washing machine, deep freezer, home theater, microwave, blender, kettle, rice cooker, and any more papa kahunina. Now, when in Bribi, Edicam for Baku 50, Ebenya 15% discount. And ya chedie, it's your Robert Hadie, Kahuna, Senior.
21st clinic a sciatica expert. Sciatica no o nerves na wo to ase na fa wo siremu na fa wo nansia besi ase ho no. Se ho teche ma eno ene ye fa ne sciatica. Na etimi bubu o to ase ka wo se dwe wo siremu. Wo je ho ba bia enye. Na no na 21st clinic ba ye adwuma pa wo mu ye ntia baso bo magine wo Ghana ha. Ene amono ne enya asem ketewa. Wo mu ji international awards ahodo, wo mu ji local awards ahodo. Na no nso na wo mu bie the only sciatica research and treatment center in Africa. Bibrim ha no ebi ni ba bia ji 21st clinic in Kwa. Woman dear bibidro and a besan ya no masa de machine account. Eya sabia yare bia wutimi de kone mama de ba ko wo magidi wo mu pa no. Eya sciatica and a stroke nso de kwa. Diabetes ne hypertension ne ade ne ade. Ghana ha ba bia wo mu ho. Enkran ha. Se ye wo Tantra Hill roundabout. Se wo free enkran e ba. Ye wo wonsa ni fa so. Wo fra masaman so na e ba nso a. Wonsa bonkum so. Eho na wo behu ye. Fre 0540 311 311 0540 311 311. There's a 21st clinic. Still, woman is sciatica expert.
Tontonte. Yanum sani efadwen. Ne efadwen ampa. Say na nim say brebi beba. Ama tontina 74. Opa ye simple. T74 abeye dru. Tontina 74 ana T74 asa twe yadwene esina nanom dodo so. Say de na dodo bua ma na nanom enyare basabasa no. Sa na tontina 74 ana T74. Ebu anipadua no. Ema immune support enti obi onum bie no. Abrebia ne ho den. Tontina 74 yin so yaya no se nsuo krokro wa kama enti baabi a wonam bia obetimi de wade akọ samene wa anka fi na ekro yi eda no nkọ na wie ya wa bra mennom T74 samennom Tontina 74 amenya hoɔden mennom ne da bia T74 yi eye hahama ene ye de aye na DHC ena aframa na ye kama saa no T74 ahoɔden ne apomuden ko a wokɔ pharmacy ana baabi eto nro bia ubenya Tontina 74 yi bia to T74 yi enye ma oba wafa afuro ana obi a ɔma nufoɔ ana se obi a onya mfie dumienu eto phone 05016289931 and 0246073498 FDA agi adwadie nkratoi atom
Abusia for SOMPA 106.5 FM. Your mama kwaba. Ya catch them say we are live on TikTok now. Be part of push the page for us. SOMPA 106.5 FM Accra. Like the page, comment on the page, and then the discussion you also need to be heard. Your voice need to be heard. Ghana ha galamsey. Adia sa kono o mamuno yebetimi edisi nkunima na. Me part of when a question kese pa ene ye bisa. Na pato Prof. What's your interviews me already?
Correct one.
Second one, the man was Ejuma. What's this? I only a manyoni ya dia. Where are you here? On one acre. I am the secretary to Small Scale Miners Association in Ghana. What's it? Say a manyoni can some chirewa. Just a bit. And you did that.
Nada.
Holali na mema akwa.
Anyway, man.
Hey, na say what you say my catch up. Say hey mo ye na da for papa. Ora Edu Jemfi, Small Scale Miners Association Secretary. Asama or the have to I don't know.
Edi kama menchia support. Sorry. Support for in area. The junior DC for wo do me kwa benyam peso so. Well, I think watching to a very large extent.
To a very large extent. Yeah. Sometimes you drink.
He's not a politician, that's one. He may not be vested with the way governance goes about. And
I'm
saying from his perspective. So no you to form a good. He's a licensed miner, small scale. That's where his expertise is. Na ho den ni nim die ni bibia den ewo nti de wo kafa ho no aka no politicians wo ho ono so na dwuma ho when it comes to the field of mining and all that. We have other technical people also in between, Minerals Commission and all of them. Nti obi a wo na dwuma ho ye wo di asechen will be there, and that's a fact.
But as some more kind, Walali, the okay nyina ne yenimu. But was say, Mumuka asem echiro mo. More politicians, more manufacturing.
And you see, to a certain degree, maybe I agree with him to a certain degree, because in the past 8 years, you asked him a very brilliant question. Say about Bena, the SWAL government, MPP are buying a share of more money, so meboa.
Sure.
Yes, he don't call a
for training
and all that.
We na manufacture and an air war. Ebi mo ho kra no bi so mo asem bi krafa adwuma na ekoso wo ho na wo mo entiase o mo members no 200 pen ekoye.
So he's speaking from past experience. Omonic politicians I think. Enya. So I can't fault him too much. If you watch atwemu yi, and what experience now I think or the kasano. You are getting the point. Why? The PRO of the Minerals Commission, you interviewed him, my senior brother, Dela Michanapa. If you could for a pencil, Ebedu Yera Mahama by 2016, we had issued less than 60 licenses. By the end of 2024, close to 2,000 had been issued. Would they use 60 feet 2,000? The number go. Yeba Bayemui is just about some 8-9 months, maybe. Sure. We have not issued one single license. So everything we are grappling with today, with regards to Galamsey, illegal and irresponsible mining, we can firmly pin it within the past 8 years. In few watch here, Jim, ni na kukusi ho. Ni achichire nswa Era na do Baumiani MPP aban etwemu. Wam na di ababedu bebia edu na. Just less than 60 licenses from Yerakufo to 2016. From 2017 to 2024. Ababedu 2,000. What's the difference? When I'm in mass, I'm calculating here and had you see, there's a perspective to the whole Galamsey thing. I am fire drink call. And I want us to go there. We are aware, say, places that have been ravaged, including even the 9 forest reserves and Abaya. Prof, okay. If the land there is not reclaimed, now say ensure air koso eden air talk. Still all the effects of the Galamsey are you aware? So currently, we could still be grappling with the old effects. The ravaging and the Nanado, Nebaobia. Our issue licenses left, right, center, including forest reserves. Uncle Foko Jiri Neguyen. Niano Mudrigu and Assassin Eden, a better hopetino, and shoot toy about Rodi Eden. So we don't expect the quality of our water to see any improvement anytime soon because of the effects of that ravaging, you know. Because what could you require negu? See, I know a assassin abeding. I better hope it. And why yes, Galamsey? Nanado ni Baunya Daruma. Mutu from Gutier. And we don't hope it has not been reclaimed. In short, I better running now. You should tell them. And it is the effects we are seeing today. Water company, Headworks, Central Region, they are shutting down. And then you sure a problem with Central Region. Boba, I see her now. Because of the irresponsible way they managed this country in the past 8 years. Party Pisca. And they are babing. And the list is endless. Look, all the things that era they lied them, boss. I was hoping you would get one of them from the other side. Nanka Fatun and Nebisano. To compare it with what they did when they were in office. When it comes to Galamsey, there is a marked improvement. Because this government.
No, but when you say marked improvement, Walali, when you say marked improvement, Ghana near no TNCC. Yes. Or no marked improvement, no. Water bodies, no.
Good.
And I was saying water bodies, no. Any crojino.
Make I be say, and I'll repeat it. Why are you actually? You bubu nyeni na egu no as ne yeti Ghana ha untimi crash and farm Ghana ha. Excavator obekra, you would have to give documentation.
Champagne kra manyana ntia say omo ye champagne ni bi kra o Ghana ha o.
Anyway, so you was smart.
Manyana ntia say omo ye bi o.
Bi ka ne kra ne mpo untimi kra ma biom. De emfa ne sa. 1 2 excavator. 1 tre ejuma kra de excavator ne ba be o Ghana ha, which is a legal ejuma na. Yama kwa ma unkra po na ba be do port ho.
No, this
number 3.
The land them aka we nyina.
Na e bia afa no BTA. Fe no BTA.
I mean say afa no BTA. We nyina ye ke.
Yes.
A nice policies.
Oh,
nice program.
They are the policies that are translating into the effective management of that sector.
But there is one issue attached.
What's the issue?
Bribery and corruption.
We've not issued even one single license. And also say unim.
Bribery and corruption.
On whose part?
Excavators amudia bame omemu.
Yes.
As abri musubode tracker, tracke.
Yes.
Moko tracker will be there. Now mochina. One year moko chena. Omondia demudia and shamfan shom.
Now you are being speculative. You are being speculative.
Oh yeah, sometimes you have to speculate. Or you have to conjecture.
Yes.
That's the right
I understand very clearly. Sure. And I'm saying that say we have corrupt people, no problem. But I'm running say untimin fakrata embechre say wo your license minor. Your man find my cry excavate about man when ye. That's number 1. Number 2, all the crata na chre na sa qualify put near ma kwan via. Or they bano, they will have to be licensed, they would have to be tracked. Baby akwa you may be an or say eden. Yeah. Those are ways of checking baby excavators no ko. Say bayan ko gudia asase bi so a enye concession ayede yen. Ama under license. Say entu we gudie. Those are checks and balances e beboa. Ama de ekoso na be den etu betwa. On the kind crab yaba, on the Quaku, yen shadow who near Adamuntini, the Quaku, military for her. I above buying. While himself can't hold no, you win him. Next say the audience is Gavit and Quaco ye. Near Mount Hukrata, near tracking Mount. Then you can go and do your legal or responsible mining. But so long as Galamsey is concerned, excavate bien on my manuha. MBD requiring and send you at the beside in the stretcher. Number 2, there are commercial mining firms. Dodonaje assassin kesepa. Abaye timi de oma kasa. Say assassin won chen no. Enka munya den. Mo makwan small scale miners here am license yi. Omo mra so meye den to come and mine. Then whilst you are doing your commercial mining, you are supervising them so that they can mine responsibly. And also if you watch a we need you. In addition to training now for Australia, and also need you.
Clearly, what is Mr. Dujan Via Casana?
And I'm saying, oh no, his expertise is in mining. He's not a politician. He's not into government. And I'm saying, I'm not going to fault him. Or no, he's a miner. Politicians are talking. Those who are governing the country are governing. They are putting policies together. It is their job to make sure that the economy is to be better. Oh,
David, yeah, the brain age, Mama. What is happening?
My better now 1 hour 30 minutes.
What better now 1 hour 30 minutes?
Yes. So the can say there are plethora of things. Never be bria and yeah. Now if you watch it, you. So the difference between the NDC and the MPP is very clear. I am saying that currently government must be able to put their communication up a little bit because we have to carry Ghanaians along. But a beer communication is not going down too well.
You don't feel
so people are not coming along
so
with us.
You don't feel
they are not seeing the
issue
effects.
Of Galamsey, no.
Yes.
I was saying manual free.
That's the way manual. We are speaking comparatively about governments. Don't you
think say we have to nationalize so near Manyosem Galamsey and you can say the Manyokra. You don't believe that.
When Manyosem, it is about government and it to me. Yeah, the two me mawa, yeah, the men so can home, yeah, the Acadians so can home. Said the echo sui Brabebois, Nian When to me and we have every reason to ask for accountability from you. And any perform for 92 minutes in session, we have every reason to say, yeah, the 2 years one sir. Into also ye him said you man obey obey also ya ubebu hunkunta. And I may must
say, Walali Ekasama NDC Amanyaku and Alten and Cano. Mamako Isaac or Benin China, I mean him say, or ye youth organizer for which constituency? Okakwe South constituency. Now constituency to say. Bibia fine there. Always looking nice, smiling. With secret kumino. Ha, yas toothpaste, ni ya toothbrush. And on a secret, no. We know you know manina. And one with the chichi. Chesa, afa. I come in walali dear. Yedia yenimadia yentia yedia nintimi fita.
Ade Galamsey Suriana. Galamsey Suriana. If you are the lemon,
Isaac, now, she said, what's here in common now? What's here the lad them? What's here Holali? What's here the secretary for a small scale miners association, Ura Edugen Fee? How would you situate the conversation? How would you situate your conversation today?
Abotchie Mitchell, Namichia Ghana for Newity for and Elma Jimra Omoshe. Near the rank and file of our great party, MPP. Na me can say, my fa of Quenya is so. Na Asante mine. Yema Ominina say, Omochichi Omore.
Sure.
And there Dakasia Ghana Yina Yadrin, Ewa Asante Maimu. Yenon or Brempon Cassia and Awato. Intimate schedule Medina see a memma yen home shedding. Na my father so as I saw asre say Emrabiara Yadiaba efa a ye huno. Obibiara bediso, Senebeya, ye bit me a cra, yanana ichi crack. ti kakra betimi aka afa hono no em say week we muso yet bad news kakra ye papa Kantaka SARFO Kantaka so ekon Ifrimu so me fa ofidi so na member busuafo yakọ amenka say nyankopon echichi busuan re he is a hero near Ghana nkwa but African stars na dey bia
sure
na nyema bebre ni nkofo bebre no atete omo ti omo be hia say member busuafo ni Ghana fo ni MPP fo nyina so yakọ ye papa Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ewo Kumasi aye kase ode friends okwakoboa amaya cheche otumfo ere ohwe ye abaya obrempon biara wo man Ghana
ne krasa metin nsa abode ye
obrempon biara wo Ghana hanom ni peni bia wo bia honom
Kumasi
ye papa Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Ba one ne yere na ohwe musi ya na mo nante yakonom no ya kono keke
fe unim say ye match bi wa ha na ye say World Cup na ye kra World Cup ye SOMPA FM ye be kra World Cup e de ama ye MPP ni NDC na yes aso Champions League final match and also ho ma MPP ni NDC se mpacho SARFO say utie mi a na wo hwe mi a be pacho ye World Cup no match no obetimi da two screen so ama ya hwe debi we Champions League dey no Champions League dey ni Champions League dey ni okay we a World Cup SARFO your World Cup matches ni and to our share screens ebusafo mo abutie yense se amonko aye Facebook page and aye TikTok pages ya na World Cup nyame adoma 2028 these two gentlemen we share aye Ura Julius Debra now share Honorable Bawumia omo de no aye World Cup
unim se gabu mu pa
debi min ka se gabia gaba na omo mienu gabia obi ahun ofe debi titi obi ahun ofe
to wase
obi aso sere na gaba be na
me time na oji
o debi me time the gaba
unim gaba
debi
gab ne se ba ko afa forma or contest
ba ko nyamfa
ba ko de
okay ene yanko Champions League
ena dabi o to wase me
o time na bi the Champions League
we so ba ko afa
and so ba ko fine
ena ba ko so ye thank you to
me ba so yemre fie
awochi ba ko so e keep fit o
yeah you know never no dey purita
o person dey so te be do no ni e se do ma che
me ba so go
it's my kind of say we na em say me ba no your national youth organizer Commander Salam be will be a mechao na or the communique bi aba a trese nyame adoma on the 23rd of September Tuesday youth of Ghana nya MPP nkwa march against state sponsored harassment. Enough is enough. Baby on my Ghana abedru no. It is clear said 9 months down the line no, an attempt by the current NDC government to as you were say omo ora na atonsuo mu no ombeye hu adwuma no. Now the agenda has been said they are using states sponsored harassment to persecute Ghanaians and to persecute MPP.
Hey, sir.
Into the national youth organizer, Commander Salam, declared Nyame Adoma on the 23rd, Tuesday, September. Yenina ye shia wa Brasport. Na ya march the petition akoma IGP, ne national security. We feel say Inyama bebree see over the 9 months period entry. But the recent one being Yenua Bema Abronye. Omo intelligence omo gather ye say Abronye share former youth organizer, Greater Accra youth organizer, Moses Abofie. Nunti omo ko invade ho no mo ko na abronye eni honom na odwen ho a onti ase
sankobo no enye nkomo a yedi ne nde
no bibia me can
foundation
because you organize idea only say me youth organize
because remember say you have 10-15 minutes
yes me youth organize here me commander e declare say ye ba be match me ntimi ba me kan wasem nti hwe no ya fe mu a ye feel say ehun be hia say we stage this protest to state our displight and our uncomfortableness with the we are buying a issue state at the persecuting Crawford. Maka and we no maybe meet I think sir Della, right? This is not the first time I met you. I think sir last week me who no Ishiano ewo CTV, one of the sister stations. And tangenta or call your name Sema or Kano ewo station. So it's the same thing Anoka. And I feel disappointed for him because it's expected say uko occupy position be of that nature. Kasama, I think so Kasama, one of Minerals Commission, right? Yes. I expect say you add professionalism to your job, not the usual propaganda and you being a communicator for the NDC. Say uko eko take position a corporate organization. A juma Ghana for Sika and they are establishing your found ye 2 hours. It is expected say kasa you add professionalism to your job. It is so apply professionalism edi kande juma na oye no ho a enyema bi wo hormone bi na no ka. Aye den na o grant interview utimi ka say MP before you say yen stop galamsey and declare state of emergency. Na ewia omo galamsey site yen bobo mu nyina tu nkomo as a corporate communication adi we to aso. Is this something sabi say SSO be one na oka? I'm not doing so the usual communication for the NDC propaganda no mo yen. Is it or doing say the same thing or you shouldn't forget say anytime a friend in that capacity or kasa for mineral commission then he's speaking as a professional and a corporate person. In the MBA anon kan sem keke. Then our party are you trying to incite omoye galamsey for against the community and against MP before or Ghanaians? When you sema me expect so be general mukraka. And I was happy when Minya Bermano say you should have also gotten the former PRO or spokesperson for the Minerals Commission to also answer some of these questions. Because to me general tra enka and just go and you feel that you can't be held accountable or feel that the usual NDC communication propaganda now here. No. These things cannot be entertained. These things cannot be. In fact, say a baby and you measure KPIs. The way you talk, the way you carry the image of the organization, and the way you make sure say the image of the organization is seen and seen well. Like I say, fire no. You're sucking way to money the oil. Why will you as you are the corporate person or Kasama Minerals Commission? You make loose talk like that.
Loose talk when I
say MP before you say declare state of emergency we are for two no bobo. We corporate person, corporate PR, the Kasama Minerals Commission. You be anoka.
Now, declare state of emergency. What does it mean?
No, but my emphasis is on the fact that Okas MP before you saw more galamsey sighting in too.
Debut.
Why would you make that statement? And you allowed it. And you allowed it to go.
Let me ask you by inference,
You can't infer on this.
No.
You can't infer on this. Do you know why?
No. So also listen to me.
No. Before you come in. Because you are a corporate person. You are not a propaganda communicator for NDC.
Listen, Mami Nchirawa.
Meet you.
Mami Nchirawa.
Me time, I don't know.
Oh, time. I'm out time. Forget it.
Okay.
So Debbie, and 5 minutes. I kind of 1 minute, 1 minute or so 6 minutes. Yeah. So Obikasi declare state of emergency. The meaning they say a no go area for anybody.
So does it infer say MP before saying Botu?
Oh, Debbie, by inference, that was what he was thinking.
No, probably.
But if you hold a contrary view. That is why you have
but I was expecting you to question him. Do you know why?
Why?
You were Ghana Hanum and a president declare say during COVID time, say BNP. In go for PA, you bo mutuo.
COVID time,
you bo bitu.
Debbie,
so you see, and two, you are a spokesperson for a Minerals Commission in your NDC party.
COVID was a lockdown, wasn't it?
Wait. I'm even going there. There are all restrictions. I'm referring to the restrictions. Let me even go there. You are a corporate spokesperson for Minerals Commission.
So you believe that because of a corporate person, no, he shouldn't speak.
You should be decorum with the things you say. SOMPA FM, you have your PR department, you have your communication department. In as much as in here maybe because we are engaging press now, you are measured by what you say. Okay, the fact say your former NDC communication or propaganda member no does not mean say a check as the corporate person for Minerals Commissioner, you continue to do your propaganda. If it is well-established organization, I measure the KPIs of the spokesperson. Can say fire no?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yes, I'm telling you. You think, sir, pick any company. You think, sir, based on in Zambia because of your company, the communication person of your company.
So you feel, say,
come on,
you feel, say, he is unable to.
He's unprofessional. It's unprofessional. He doesn't know his job, and he's doing the propaganda bit of the NDC.
So listen. So he's unable at this particular point in time to separate his role as an NDC
finito,
and as a corporate
finito. He's been covered by the propaganda nature of the NDC. Finito.
All right. So let's move on. The fighting is.
The friend is saying secretary to the small scale miners.
Edu
Jemfi. I'm making a lot of wild allegations, and I feel he's entitled to some of them. But for him to bank all politicians and say politicians cannot be trusted, I think it's too extreme.
It's too extreme?
Yes. Fiebia Mensawum, right?
Debbie, Yankana, sir. Oh, yeah, Kenny.
Okay, Fiebia, yes, a woman.
Debbie, oh, yeah, Kenny. Fiebia mensam, akakabinsam, a womb.
Thanks for the correction.
All right, that's fine. Me, I'm going to need a mixture with you.
Oh, yeah, me a gun. Meaning me a gun. Yes, so no gun into my. So it is accepted.
Okay, that's fine.
Back to the conversation. Sure. You see, I'm a professional or no down no. You can't tell me that everybody is 100%. You ask them a simple question or the fans say small scale miners no. Ebimu enye galamse ana. Ebimu and go beyond the boundaries ana. Unsa no ntimi answer.
There.
So if you conclude and bank all politicians as one, and you make that definite statement like that, I think he needs to be very careful with the choice of words.
Because ABI
it may be based on your experiences. Yes,
ABI is
but
based on experiences.
And nothing and pay the force too fair. If so far as there is no scientific data, so far as there is no proven track record, kasa no to sebi. And also you are measured by what you say.
But because when he was speaking, he says,
let me proceed because of the time.
You are talking about data and stuff like that. When you were talking, okay, BB say, okay, BB say move to you organize a program for them. Now I will takwa no party from Kwan buy small scale miners buy omundu 200 input.
No, what's 200?
Okay, so you agree say 200.
I don't know. Okay. But if you are even going to admit that and speak to it, if you conclude by saying that based on a non-internal, the program was not organized, it is not true. You may have a problem with those that attended. Fair. You may want to raise red flag with some people that you saw over there, you feel that they are not in that sector. Fair. But was the program organized? Yes. Were your members there? Yes. You've quoted figures? Yes. So, in terms of grading the program, you may score it 40%, 60%, 70%. Not 100%, but you cannot say it's a program nankoso. You get me? So in the same light, bisano small scale miners, your more licenses, omunyina no the same thing. Omunyina no ensure some the right thing. Wait one answer. Should we bank them and say as leaders or that small scale miners, they are not being effective? They are incompetent. Should we conclude in that tangent? No. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. So sometimes you have opportunity to communicate here. We should be measured with what we say. In fact, some few months ago, their executives were complaining bitterly on the fact that the soldiers that had been deployed to go and work on Galamsey and fight Galamsey were harassing their people. So if a government had a policy about no executive, now flaws about do you conclude and say policy not the abano? A weak and I say it's not functioning. If you can't make that same analogy for that, then you shouldn't make those statements that he made. So that is my problem with him. So you cannot bank everybody into it.
Between the MPP and the NDC, from what you say,
answer the same question you come to ask.
No, answer the same question you come to ask. Between the two of you,
I also refuse to answer.
No, you can't tell me.
I know what you are coming to ask. I refuse to answer. But me go ask them. So you see,
and today I'm confused. I can maybe say.
Back to the issue of Galamsey. You asked Della, right?
Yeah.
A lot of straightforward questions that I was expecting answers from him. One try answer. You asked them, don't you think that Galamsey, we shouldn't politicize it? He couldn't answer it straightforward. He was saying that yes, the NDC have the power, they've been voted for, blah, 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 blah.
What do you think?
My position is that Galamsey, until we stop politicizing it, partisansing it, we can't fight Galamsey. And that has been my position.
The small scale miners.
He made that statement.
He made a statement.
Until we start looking at Galamsey holistically. And that has been my position and the party, MPP, our position from day one. Let me provide him with some kind of history if he doesn't know. In 2011,
you have a minute.
Oh
yes.
I'll plead with you. Give me 1 more minute.
So 2 minutes.
In 2011, when NDC was in power and President Mahama was the vice president, okay, Galamsey was worse off. He's telling us that 8 years ago, Galamsey became. Let me give you a critical example. That was when Professor Mills went to some of the cocoa farms and went to see how dangerous and how Galamsey has become a menace in this country. Al Jazeera did a documentary on it, exposing our water bodies. Fast forward, a committee was formed, headed by the then Lands and Natural Resource Minister, to the extent that he concluded by saying that he thinks that Galamsey, we cannot fight it, and he gave up. Fast forward, President Mahama became the president. And when they handed over to MPP in 2016, after we won the elections in 2017, 3 months, less than 3 months down the line, that was when Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo invited the media houses on their tour to see the Galamsey site. And that was when he made that famous declaration from that time going that he's going to put his presidency on the line.
But at the end of the day,
wait, because of my time. Wait. So NDC on no grounds should come and say that past 8 years na Galamsey IOS. It was worse during their tenure, and when we took over 2017 February March, that was when the media houses, if you recall, the whole country, the media houses they rose up and they supported MPP that we should fight Galamsey, and they called for a ban on mining, if you remember. And no Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, then it was not the state of emergency. They were calling for a ban on mining. And Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo the ban to Galamsey so mining so. And about 7 months, 8 months down the line, we started seeing the benefit of the ban on the mining. My Sweden started said that City FM, Omar Sanda went on a tour and confirmed this. But what did we see? Instead of the NDC joining us to fight this Galamsey, ahead of 2020 elections, they were at Galamsey site telling Omwa Yaji Yakatom Zomunjai mining and Galamsey miners. Say Omuba, they'll give them back this concession and for them to mine. And today you are here after some years, sir, and you instigated Ghanaians against us and you fought against us. Galamsey, you are here pointing finger and telling us 8 years.
Mami, now I say, Ebusia for any chair, so now you're here for a D and Como. Nakasa Tontina 74, a Dudua, a wood German, so I come up, Bacho, Sado, we him be power of Yepa, Uber Bobiano, Panua Bobian, you may do drupa, Yarakwan Krobia do Croache, and Punium Crow, or Baubunsa, no Bian, Ubawa, just a liver infection, Umoja Munsam, Niaman Shedam Kuya Wanka say, your general well-being is not well. Bomorina Tontina 74, a immune system booster, Food and Drugs Authority for Ajatum. So open the Dudomoa, Okaishi Drug Lane. Kumasi Ashtown Kolinag Herbal ehona kwa wonsa ebeka bepacho bomoding na from 0246073498050 1628931 bepacho betimi friends is here 0260 196064 0260 196065. Yeah, call Ahmano Sona Yeni Tiefo Edian. We'll come back to you. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Prof, good evening.
The Bachawana Menendekase.
Hey, wow, this is acaphophobia.
Hey, acaphophobia, Catamanto to say.
You want quality of the album for my media.
No, me Bacho, you tell Tiawomli why. Oh, we're free line also. Acaphobia. Hey, Ade. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
So, when I'm in the case,
only credit. Open it here.
But also, acaphobia, the credit.
Only credit. Where
me Bacho, be you, why ye?
Bacho, where no cray asa.
Cray asa, me Mawakwaba, so who ye dear.
Yami good secretary, I can't know my penny and Beabuani.
Yo, yet you.
Namicha Honali, Namicha Onabo Akuda. Now, the debate, you are shaman. The game will be nothing come on Namchama to Swegare, Nakuponkam. Open one, you can't MPP is soup and one panya. Will be just here. Now, we need a phobia, all the park of boom, credit, now they are defending. Of the new one in the Kasaya. What is saying?
All right, do Jenfi.
One and some more kind. The MPP Ekasomuko training nipa 4,000. The Korea training nipa 100. No more 200. The people no more need to go more. Let's say you go in there. Not playing and Sapromo and the says you go in never. And for swap, my phone, that training now, what you want to call class of more. If I saw the answer, when the says go in. The pressure, but to the man, I'm so fighting. Now, because I'm not what you meet yourself, I'm back clearly. For that subject, I suppose Galamseno, I'm in put to my also.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Pachawana Menende Kase.
Pacha Unia Baba Kupa Maka dance Nama.
Oh, Mamia Manet is saying.
Namia Dum, a also.
Dansuma Boko dear.
The Pacha Boko.
Yo, what am I patrioting, mammy?
And you made ye, not where we but the public chair and people in our tour. And I mean, Dr. Mahmoud Baunia had Yafia Mohammed and John Wood with your movie. I made share of me. Now, Minia, a young one walk a crack. Tama, NDC bar, power no. NDC serial quality be almost soon, yes. Almost soon, yeah, fair. One more blow more genuine at the ama MTV. Now, when you want about crash almost a show radio show, and one and at the only young. Shall come a we interview the last at them no. Let me round for what two is no poor can show with Yano. Ah, yes, so I won't tell you over customer Ghana no. Oh, yeah, propaganda, they bought NDC, won't buy me. Now, and this is from by sugar and say too much to Joseph Yami. Also, give about the Chinibiano, Obama Ghana friend will say, Galam says to come now and quite end this party headquarters. When the young and make Kayo, Joseph Yami, tell my Tony General Casa young faction. I saw the Kayo. The last almost to Galam say, and now.
They like them. Oh, perform to the Lamse, man.
Akufado. What the Akufado, never for the aya would get, would the let them. Now, maybe show.
Oh, Debbie, and Yendu. Mammy, no, but Sassas, no, Debbie, Sans some now walking in Ano. You know, ye Pawacho, ye do for. Debbie, oh, yeah, you're train away from me. Yeah. Member Trinitary. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Prof.
I don't want to know what I say.
What is any other kind?
So, me who you now swear?
As of you, you could point out to me,
So why am I not saying?
The Yamia so again, so I'm mad at the Mediani Africa, because African tomato.
Hey, Africa, me pass on with you.
Mr. Mudikaya, Matia, Dr. Bray Champon. On your end of no me to Frank, I'm people near me. I'm winning free and this is I'm a moot and move. I'm a move on the papa. Last time my wife we didn't come off. What's me say if I did Ghana nations I said you are Mahama we don't know grab it
na say nkomo ye di galam say nkomo ye wodi no ehase
okay ni nyina ka ho galam say ne de ye ka se ka ye matam me say no de mo sentrefo no ya nam de so bobo mo because you na akufo ado personal the way and central for the pressure here go for the so and became a state of emergency and you won't be just a labor to aba you will December to aba Ghana radio station na munyina what money to guarantee so you Mahama buy your buy moka kakra no jai and so no what position was say it's a step of crime be at the na go for the first no to guarantee no want to us here na MP before na etu but MP before na etu and you know Mahama buy MP before na that to guarantee and MP before na etu that kasi etu ayem mra amount you Ghana hanmo and you say Joseph Yami etu guarantee e ko say I ko say you
na say asebro attorney general wa omo ye hwehwe mu
oh dabi I know the emphasis I remember you to one mu the right them what one mu table dibu na do so pa yamya ya do mo aba na galamta asem ani gay asem o ma ye di o mte to no ya na di fo wu mo pop ai say mo pop bi so pesika na mo hu kwa ba be tu galamta asna ya to fu gu kai mu Ghana kai mo to Ghana street for eni pa be se mo chi edu ni e ko chi ni pa ba popo ya ko chi ni pa no so a ye nyanfa to bia wo so ye di ni pa ba tu bi enenum enansia enenan ni e ja ni free nya bi a chi ni pa se ye je tensi de free no e su a Ghana sika ye dia tufu egu kem
ma membi say galamse nsem no e wo say de ya amanyo semana
oh galamse no die ankeni kwa say de ya amanyo sem na so Ghana me kan say ye ka tie hwe mo pa de ta ko ya amanyo sem ne ye wura Mahama ne dis ko say do mo opposition no mo pepa wanti no wo mo kaya
Afrifa ba fa wa no nsi na me nyi wo infriso na nipa fofo no
tie dem ma no sie no yes Rebra Mahama said ya opposition wo susu jetebu na do so yan kan tanka when the state of emergency no yes na do so state of emergency no in charm ye here Ghana so pa ye they say so dey ye so nyina say you and no tin ya na sugu no say ye so
me rase pass over hello good evening so when I'm in the case
Paucho your friend Mr. Quarty
Sotum, but also Sotum Boko there.
Yakopo do bibia boko. Imanda aloti. Osimi chao mano.
Oh, kacha sabi jena sopa.
Oh, abati. Share MPP. We take Ghana Faso. We do money she musa 8 years. You can number ye. Na Ghana future by chama. Don't chassis. Na mo hye mo nyame yi na mo paka na foto na mo ja tete na mo ye no wo sa check na foto fukura abema dalam say fight mama obon homebody odi measures put in place obema galaxy atrasi o Ghana akufado obetre ko yaso 2017 catch Ghana for say Oba the stop Galamsey 1 2 Galamsey afia Oba resign 8 years what went to Galamsey mama about 9 months who catch mama say over 9 months and to adia who 8 years what went to say mama said 9 months and to afia first way if I come and I'm for say the fact that Ghana for enemy nyasa Adakufado because of the fight guys say there were video evidences video about I just say MPP 24 in the year I'm saying. If the form people yet to play house at the Kufado, no, we are I'm saying. You have to you have no video so on the bride, on the Sika, that's what I'm saying for one day. Then I'm going to found.
All right, we have to walk our summer. But I was a pass on by you. So, hello, good evening.
Hello, about Jim Bachotimega.
Pass on the two can, but why?
Wow, Orubon Kwesi live from Cantamanto Market.
Yeah, that's it. It's you.
But you're there. Yamisha Papa, Panet Mapa, Obo, Opani, Okintakuri, and this is for money, oh, Bonnie Woodria, oh, money, what you. Maminka, Maminka, no one who do my chair. About the power comes in, a woman organizer. What fuck? The Gambodu, Obana Sachamai, and a branch champion, or no, an MPP for a Cotraba, I'm an MPP and champion, Yamishan Papa, watch it, I go so unity at oh, not to Yamichano. I'm not funny. The moon and this phone when you were President Mahama. I say, I could follow my set of emergency, set of emergency, fact, 2 gallons say so. I'm not going to say I think to your trouble. 2 minutes the crowd. And in the set of emergency, crying. I told him about why would you put the senator here? Now, when this is oh, but I'll be defended. Bosman Kuno, Bosman, what the animal who has the President Mahama, or maybe 4 years. Or maybe 4 years and then over. When we have taken care, and for me, and for me, and some Okoshia, some drop for the other okay. In that matter. Oh, a cotton phobia can go to water, only on cat. In that matter. Such a major thing here, dear took and the Abby or China, and or cheap with the papa.
All right, Mamma Midawasi, Mammy Fa, a year of radio chatto. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
I'm in the Casay.
Idiade, champion Fuseni Adams, you play free, Ashaman.
Okay, champion Fuseni, Ashaman, it's you.
Upon you can see a many opportunity there, Adauruma, but yeah, casting Joshua, Hamidua Campbell will be a fine chairman. Amentia, Almighty Joe, Ashama, but you will be on Metiano. Chama Jarico this year, also. Now I tell my penny contract no Oma Binka Samajarenta offer and then you remember about and will do my power here. Like I try my better mechanic, a manual seminar offer. And here did the Atamu. You didn't see a manual seminar. All take it different or be the land and matter. Yeah, and me according to you, radio schooling, Kata radio to that. So you'll be a Kata radio to that. That's the whole Kata, open you are now the Guamano. Again, I let them hire now, begin a campaign.
Yes, Sassam no Muma in Chasso, Sassam no Muma in Chasso. Why? Sassam no Obano, 1 canny ye, Nanone Pie. Where Emi Apase, Miano man, you're very much attentive. What is Sassam the Chill? Why, move on chain. Hello, good evening.
Aha, and yes, my chat here. Now, the American in anything, yeah, that's the three woman would have said in Mexico. They catch a gun for you as a gun for Munyabu. No Munyabu trap. Yanko Papa, Mampany, yes, I out the fighter than will be or buy it. As a child, depending on a possible back in teacher. Massa, this is the Diabwa Benny. After the Kufa to buy an attack.
May I say, Mammy Falascola. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Abochi.
Yes, I'm Pacho Juan, I'm in the Cassie.
To Isaac Castle.
To Isaac Castle, I'm Pacho and Tempa Way.
Abochi. Pachopi, we have my way at it. The ladder and some of the kind. They see any night and way. Let me talk about one of the politicians. You would say, oh, we end in the so what is the complaint about? About Yagama, we now obey to whom to mean anything. And the young Pamu Abuchi, Nabuchi, or no metra, or no Baya, at the Chenia, the Chenia, and Abuchi, and Abuchi, and Abuchi, then if I was
May I say, so much ready at yourselves? Yeah, the commodity see Electroland Ghana Limited. A Hona Qua electronics, papa, set TV, washing machines, fridges, your sound system, your me patro dini Electroland Ghana Limited. But more than Techiman bia wo main Kumasi station any backso de din hwe anymore. Kumasi bo hu mo Kasi Junction, Tech Junction and Grind. Omo Adenta Bar Industrial Runabout bia America Plus de din hwe anymore. They are everywhere. 0245949495 0245949495. Yedika ka kire mo say sompa ye obi bass no ye di brew. Nyame aduma ochina na wotwe ewo eye domi market your programs ni nyina ye be running no ho na kai say won aso asene eye Bell beverages woman na with the Bell cola e dia bedwaman so saso na Bell malt and the fruity goodness of Bell squeeze in grapes, orange and pineapple flavors but eye champion me but anum dia eye doko dia bomoding na Bell malt and 7-star and the Bell cola na Bella kwa na water there edutwe me bia oboko bia enu ana obia yusu na kai bio say obetwetwe say anopa ewia na enwumre a Yard's toothpaste come up the toothbrush so ano ding soft eno anya ding eno so anya soft enti wo ho no temperature bomb won kra ha mo pa bi etu aton a 050-619588 Kumasi Munkai Semba Fresh 050-1390339. I have some few birthday messages to run, but Kaibio said multiple quest. Makachiro said aluminium windows installation, glass repairs, aluminium window repairs, Nimpolo stainless steel installation and repairs. Upase ye electric alarm fencing, garage door, oba the remote door no so na bia ma ni nyina no aye multi quest. Nim dia wo mo no anya nim dia kuma. But obetimi from 0243178910. Multi quest ampa ja mu ye brutal. Na mo birthday wishes bi wo ho I was me yes here. Na quickly my main call na menye the first two na mi wia mama mi guess no 1 minute na chess me ba na unim say ebre na ye etinya bo dala me pacho walali you are on mic so you wait after that we'll sort it out nyabotre we nyabufu well Debbie news time you infa news unu station bia no but yes you forgive us with the ye beserem oben never facha me why me pacho oh yeah now mama nya de me na masori ako oh yeah and the agita me pacho birthday message edi kan no abusuan call edi ama your friend is saying Enima Alpha or a poisini or obuase the picture and the you know so Enima Alpha or poisini ya better not say and there we did 40 years happy birthday God bless you we wish you long life and then prosperity and again another birthday message and this one is going to me ba we de me offer you me offer see akole ne ho dwo na ene na woda enti no bebia wo bia no me ma wo awoda pa me ba ye akole wa hwe ne ho fefefe oba papa bi ye badi pa bi adepa happy birthday to you God bless you me ma say ubenyini na wababenyi ababe penyimpa. And again I have another birthday message here and happy birthday to Mami Caro our USA Nyamisha and keep you soaring high and higher. Happy birthday to you. And another happy birthday to Stephen Asirifi aka Bra Yogurt. Wano awon koko St. John's free Obrimpong nana kweku ampoma enchen. Enti abusia ye de enkomo de besi ye beda mase samobai enne de me de I have accepted every fault. No function. No, I have accepted. Me de mo function. Me da mase pass mobile. Me da mase